Welcome back to SweeTalks. We got our boy, the special guest, the man with the money.
Rene.
Rene.
The man with the money. The money
Man
man.
with the money, man.
That's an intro.
The
Yeah.
money man.
That's a first, but that's an intro.
Hey,
How are
that's
you
the money,
doing?
man?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm excited for this one. I've been wanting to jump on this for a minute.
We're excited too.
We're very excited.
Yeah, we were going to do this last week and stuff, but obviously we needed Logan to get a little better. And he's all good now. But
Yeah.
we want to ask, how was it for you, like, growing up?
What do you mean growing up?
Like, do you think you're at where you're at right now because of how you grew up? Or maybe, like, was it your mom? Was she a big part of it?
My mom was a fucking crazy lady. She was I grew up, like, I had a single mom, and she was super traditional. So, like, are you guys Hispanic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have, like, traditional Hispanic parents?
A bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Kind of.
To
My
an
mom
extent.
was, like, super traditional Filipino. So, like,
wow.
this is a little Asian lady. She came overseas when she was, like, in her 30s, 26, 30. And she was just fucking strict, bro. She would just, like, literally not let me do shit. She would not let me
Wow.
do shit. She wanted me to be, like, a big fucking nerd and, like, go to school and, like, do this. And, like, why don't you like engineering? And I'm like, Mom, because this shit's fucking lame. It's true, though.
Boring.
Yeah.
So
I
she
know.
just wanted me to do that, and she was super strict with me. She was really scared, cause like anything that was moderately fun, she'd be scared of. I wanted to do martial arts so I can fuck people up, and like she was very anti that. She's like, you're gonna get hurt, you're gonna get punched in the face, you're gonna break your bones. Like she was just like super safe because
Yeah.
she was like a fearful person. But that's how it is in like a third world country. Like you're fearful naturally. So that's how she kind of raised me. And would I say it contributes to my success now? Like, yeah, because like I definitely got hungry from it. Her wanting me to be safe made me like think, nah, fuck that. I don't want to do that because I
Yeah.
see where people turn out when they're safe.
Yeah, when they're just
So-
like complacent and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. So like it made me hungrier. It made me like, I think part of that made me want to prove her wrong, right? Because she would say a lot of shit like, oh, you're never going to succeed if you don't go to college. How are you going to make it like working a minimum wage job? You're not going to be able to do anything. And with me, I'm like, ooh, I'm going to show you. Like,
Yeah.
Did
Nah,
that stress you
that's
out a
pretty
little
dope.
bit though?
yeah, bro, for sure.
Because you're like, if I don't make it, then I just proved everybody right.
For sure. It did stress me out. And I was like such a piece of shit, like growing up. Like I would tweet the most bull. Like you guys know these little entrepreneurs on Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, like rise and grind, 6 a.m. I was one of those. I was one of those. I was like, hey, let's get this bread. Every day I would just tweet some bullshit. And everyone's like, this fucking guy. And I was kind of like, I'm going to get a BMW watch. I'm
Yeah.
going to get a fucking jewelry watch. I'm going to be in designer watch. And yeah, I was just one of those. I was fucking annoying. But I think it helped me because like it was either I made it or like, could you imagine if I'm 25? I'm 25 now, turning 26. If I'm still fucking tweeting that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You would
yeah.
look like the biggest douchebag ever.
Bro, yes. I would look like the biggest douche just like continuously doing it.
Yeah.
Because they have those, bro. Where they're
Yeah.
like, I'm like, yo, give it a rest, bro. Your life is over. Go get a job.
We all got 24 hours in a day. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Y'all are in a pandemic. I'm in a bandemic.
And when did it change?
You just got that one.
He's about to tweet that right now.
Like, what did
Well-
you start like that changed it? What was like your first big like hit?
So in high school, I wanted to be like, I already knew I wanted to be like a YouTuber or something. That was my original thing.
Mhm.
I read this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And,
me and Logan read that one too.
yeah.
Really good
and-
book.
It is a really good book for people that don't know anything. Like me now as an entrepreneur, I'm like, this book.
Yeah, it's really
Kinda-
vague.
Yeah, it's
General,
very, like,
super
yeah, I'm kinda
general.
like, this is real general, but it's good to introduce kids into like understanding that you can make your money work for you.
Yeah.
So I read that when I was like 17. So when I was 18, I was like, fuck, I want to be an entrepreneur. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to figure it out though. So I was in college for engineering or like engineering major. I was like, this fucking sucks. I went to Mount Sac. That shit sucked, bro.
we did.
Yeah,
too.
we went there too.
It was a community college. I was sitting in class with people that were like just so close-minded. Because I wanted to like pop off. I wanted to be a baller. And with them, they were just like, I want to get a job and like do this. Like, I was like, what the fuck? You don't want to do more? So like, we literally, from there, I was like, fuck it, dropped out. I started washing dishes at a Chinese restaurant, for like $8 an hour. Like, it wasn't much, but for me, it was like a lot of money. When you're 17, you make like
Mhm.
$400 every 2 weeks. I'm like, this
Yeah.
is solid.
Yeah, it's not
And I
bad.
just started looking for like hustles. So after that, I got into like car sales, and that's when I started making like more money because I realized, damn, I don't have to use my hands to make money. I can use my mouthpiece to make money. So I started like selling cars,
Mhm.
and then from there, it just like it led you down a rabbit hole, and you're thinking something dirty.
No,
Stop.
no. I wasn't.
Just
But
smiling.
but like, do you think like you were kind of a natural at selling cars?
No, I wasn't.
No,
'Cause-
was that something
'cause
that you were taught, or you kind of like learned from experience?
You learn from experience. That's why I tell everyone when they say like, "Oh, I don't know how to do this," like go fucking do it anyways. Because if you fail, like when I was selling cars, it was crazy because you saw me. I made like 40 grand, like my first 6 months, like selling cars, like so it was like 20 grand. Then my second 6 months, I got up to like 70 grand a year, so it'd be like 35 grand. And then like by the time I was, close to the end of my car sales career, I was making like close to 6 figures. I want to say like 80 to 100 grand
Wow.
a year, just selling cars, and I'm 21.
Yeah.
So like I was feeling good about myself. I'm like, fuck, like this is a cool little career.
Yeah, it's good.
But at
money.
the same time, like people don't tell you 6 figures is not a lot of money. Like
Mhm.
you, in theory, right? That's the American dream. Like go get a job, make 6 figures, you'll be good. It's not enough. Cause like I had a cool car, I had a cool place, right? But I couldn't do anything. Anything you see on TV, it's fucking way more than 6 figures. Like if you want like
Yeah.
like if you want like
yes.
nice shit, it's way
Yeah.
more 6 figures. So I couldn't get like a nice apartment or something that I wanted, and I started looking to do more. So I got hired by this guy Tai Lopez. You guys know who that is?
Yeah.
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 He's a fucking meme. He was a meme on YouTube for the longest
Yeah.
time.
For a long
I thought he
time.
was a scammer.
Long time.
I thought he was a fucking scammer.
A lot of people think
Yeah.
like his course and what he does is based off like a scam.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I like kind of thought that for a little bit.
That shit
Well,
was kinda
no, yeah.
funny.
So I did too. But my little brother, he's younger than me. He watched a lot of YouTube. He's like, bro, there's this guy Tai Lopez. You should go work for him. Just apply and like see if you can get a job. And I'm there. I'm working at a car dealership. I'm like, I'm so sick of this car shit. I was like, I might as well check it out. Let me see what this guy's about, right? Because like I really needed a way out. I didn't know what to do. So I go apply for him. I get the job. I start working for him, and I realized like, oh shit, he's not a scammer. Like, from the inside, like I was like,
Uh-huh.
he's not really a scammer. Like he knows what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So I worked with him for a year in sales, and then I moved into his marketing department. Learned a bunch of like internet marketing. From there, I just started like my own social media agency, where eventually like it took off. So when I started it, it kind of like flopped. I tried a bunch of different shit, it flopped, but I was still working for him, so I was cool. And then eventually I started another one, and that's when it finally started taking off. And the rest is history. I kind of just
Shit.
Run with it.
I ran with it.
So Tai Lopez is not a scam.
He's not a scam.
He
I mean,
actually
okay.
knows what he's talking about.
He does know what he's talking about. Like the dude just bought Radio Shack, he bought Dress Barn, he bought Pier
Oh,
1
wow.
Imports.
Damn.
It's
Wow.
like you can't scam and do that.
So I
Yeah.
got a question then. How
Mhm.
can you tell the difference between someone that's trying to scam somebody, like a scam course, between like an actual legit course? Because you
100%.
sell your own course, right?
Yeah, I have my own course. But like here's the difference though. I've been selling my course for a year now. I think when I first met you guys like a year ago, I had only sold it for like 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look, like it's all there. I documented everything. You can scroll down my Instagram like to 3 years ago, and I'm fucking it. Like I'm traveling the world. I'm having a great time. I was not selling a course yet. And then eventually I was kind of like, damn, why don't I teach people what I do? Because that's the one big question. Oh, how do I do this? How do I do what you did?
Yeah.
So eventually I was like, all right, fuck it. Let me show people how to do it.
Put people on game.
Yeah. So I think you just do your research. Like if you see someone come out, like one big red flag, if someone's selling a course and they just came out of nowhere, like you go on their Instagram and like they don't have nothing on there,
Mm-hmm.
it's fucking, the entire thing is just cap. Like
Yeah.
they're lying. If you look at their Instagram photos and they don't have comments or likes, it's because they have a bunch of followers. They bought all their followers to look legit.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a little bit of research and you're able to tell.
And
Like,
and that just means they don't know shit.
mhm.
So you
Yeah.
don't think there's any of like the guys that are kind of up there with Tai Lopez that sell the courses? You don't think any of those guys are scams, or they're all legit, or you're
I-
not too sure?
I think like the higher up you get, the more people are going to try and knock you down.
Okay.
It's like if you look at like Drake, right? Everyone's like you bring up Drake anywhere, people will hate the fuck out of Drake for no reason. Like, what did he do to you? Drake did nothing
Yeah.
to you. He made music. He's doing good. Like, and people will hate on him. Same with LeBron James. LeBron James is like one of the greatest basketball players of all time, right? They gave a 17-year-old millions of dollars, and he stayed out of trouble. His only thing that he's done bad is he's been good at basketball. and people still fucking hate LeBron James.
One of the most hated players, huh?
Yeah.
Ever.
fuck yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So the higher you get, the more people trying to knock you off. That's just the name of the game.
So your like main source of income is, would you say, e-commerce? Is that like what you do?
It's
Or
it's social media marketing.
social media marketing. So
Social
like
media
marketing for what? Marketing for
Different companies. So
Oh,
marketing
wow.
for different. So the way it worked is like I started a marketing agency per se,
Mhm.
just running Facebook ads, Google ads for people. And
So
then-
it was for other people. It wasn't for your products.
Yeah, it wasn't for me. So like I would go up to I would go up to Julian and be like, "Yo, you got this Sweet Tea podcast. Let me market it for you. Give me $5,000 a month, right?" And he's like, okay, fine." And then I market it for him, and then he ends up making $10,000, and he's like, "Cool, I'm gonna give Rene more money." And then like 12 months down the line, I made $50,000 off of him. And if
And
you
that's
have
just one person.
that's just one person, so you have like 5 of those, you can rack up 25, $30,000 a month.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then you got introduced to that by Tai Lopez.
Tai Lopez taught me that, and that like I learned the business model from him, and I
Mhm.
just started like doing it and trying it myself. Same thing I did with sales. Like I was like selling shit, and I was like, fuck it, I'll get better as I go. Same with marketing. I learned it, and I just got better as I went.
Damn.
Yeah. I had a question. So what exactly, like, did Tai Lopez have you do like some odd stuff in the beginning? To like,
What do you mean odd stuff?
I don't know, just like something you weren't used to or something you didn't expect.
Yeah. So when I got there, we all got naked.
He
Nah,
made you read a book naked.
like Karate Kid, like wash cars and shit. Like no.
He made you.
Oh,
Like,
wax on, wax
You
off.
had to catch a fly with the chopsticks.
I'm like, hey, yo, what does this have to do with marketing? No, like it was like, so I think the weirdest thing he had me do was like he had me answer customer support emails and phone calls. Like at the phone ring, I'm like, hey, thank you for calling. How can I help you? Like type thing.
Okay.
But it was nothing weird. Like it was nothing weird about it. It was honestly a good learning experience too, because I got to see when you talk to the customers, like any business, including you guys, when you talk to your customers or your fans, you want to listen to them. Like with you guys, I'm sure, do you guys read the comments?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the time.
And then when people say something, you should listen to what they say. Oh, you guys should do this. Like, oh, cool, I'm gonna do that, because that's what the fans want. Like at the end of the day,
It's what they want.
we're not shit. Yeah, the people, like the
Yeah.
people that follow us and support us, like they're everything. So like when you see something, you have to go with their feedback.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
100%.
Now, do you think money can buy happiness? That's a little flash question.
Yeah. All right. So I think there's 2 ways to look at it, right? Because like every rich person you ask is gonna say no. Like, oh, money doesn't buy happiness. It's simple things. I walked in here today, and this is true, by the way. I told Logan, I was like, I'm so fucking jealous, bro. I wish I had a house with 4 of my friends, and he just started
Yeah.
laughing. But it's true though, because like it's like different problems. Like more money, more problems is a real thing. It's a real thing. It doesn't sound real, because like why would I be sad if I'm in a Ferrari? But like trust me, it's a real thing. Because like people say the same thing to me, right? Like at this point in my life, I'm jealous of this setup. It's like you and all your best friends that live in a house together, fucking do this podcast. That's a fucking vibe, right? Like
Yeah.
it's better than me being alone in my penthouse on most nights, and I'm like, fuck, this is lonely. I'm like sitting there, right? And like it's like 2,000 square feet, so I'm just like, fuck.
Man.
With millions,
Yeah.
with millions of dollars, he's
Hey,
wiping his
man.
tears with the hundreds.
Okay.
I'm like, but like it's true though. It's like it's cool. It's like what is that though? What value is that? Like it sounds cool in theory, but like I'll trade spots with you any day. I'll be like, yo, you live there. I'm gonna live here. I'm gonna deal with my boys making this podcast. You'll be there, sad as shit.
Sad as shit.
Really?
I don't
It's
know.
true. It's true though. So, but money can buy happiness. It doesn't for sure buy happiness, but it can buy happiness. Great example. Every aspect of my life improved with money, right? There's some parts that got worse. Like I said, now I never had to deal with that before, because I was always with people, my friends, I had roommates. Now when I'm by myself, it's sad as shit. But like some parts improved. My dating life improved. Girls think I'm cute all of a sudden. I'm not that good looking. I know, because like I was broke when I, bro.
I know I'm not that good.
She's laughing because she knows it's true. Like,
I've never seen an ugly millionaire.
yeah, exactly. It's true though, because it's like, bro, when I was broke, right, I would DM girls, no response. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I'm not that ugly, right? I would go on dates with girls, and like they wouldn't compliment me or anything. It's like, yeah, we would just be on dates and it would be cool. I would have to try. Now it's like, if I slide in a girl's DMs, or I do like bare minimum, I'll do the bare minimum. I'll have them switch sides on the sidewalk because like the street side, girls don't walk on the street side. I'll open a car door and they're like, pussy is extra wet. They're like, oh my god,
That
like, thank you
feels
so
good.
much. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like I know I did not get better looking. I know I did not get like that smooth. So it's like because of the fact you have money in their head, they're like, oh, he's so hot. And it's like,
Yeah.
I'm not. But it's like,
I'm not buying it.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So like my dating life, my love life is improved. My health is improved because I can afford gyms, I can afford trainers, I can afford like great example. I was in Miami. I have a gym in my building. It's so easy. I go downstairs, I go to the gym. Here in LA, I got back to LA instead of like not being like, oh, I don't want to spend money on a gym. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just walk into any gym, get a month membership or something, whatever they charge. So having money helps your health. You have a lot more free time, so you can just do whatever you want, and like having good health does that.
And
Shit
And-
sounds sweet as fuck.
Yeah.
dude.
it can help the people around you too. a lot.
100%.
Yeah.
And I get to spend my time. I think a big one is like my schedule. I hate waking up early. When I have a job and you have to wake up early, like fuck that. It feels good to be like I can just do whatever I want. It feels amazing. So it's like
Yeah.
there's ways that you can buy happiness, but like not in the sense that you would think like I'm gonna buy a Ferrari, I'm gonna be happy. Like no, you're not. You can be sad as shit in your Ferrari.
So you're not like a firm believer because I know like a lot of like people that do like e-commerce and are kind of like a business personality. They're like, oh, you need to wake up like at 6 a.m. and get all this shit done so that you have your whole entire day.
There are people that are like that.
But like,
Here's
you're-
my thing,
You don't
right?
really like think like that.
No, because those dudes are big fucking nerds, bro. They're the fuck. If you meet any entrepreneur, they're the lamest fucking guys ever, bro. They're so like they're like these fucking Forex guys. They're not. They're e-commerce
like
guys.
robots.
Robots.
Yes, bro. But they're like, oh, I saw a kid. I'm not dissing him because I like him. He's really nice. But like he posted the corniest shit ever. I'm not gonna name drop him, but he was like, they're laughing at me. They said that they never see me in the club. Well, I never see him in the bank. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Sounds like bars though.
I'm like, shut the fuck up, though. I'm like, okay. It's like I hate when people do that. I was like, you need to fucking. I never seen you with some bitches. Like,
You need to get some bitches. Drug guys.
bro, it's true though. Like these are so fucking lame. And like I think
That's fucking sucks.
it's true. And like the thing is, and it makes it worse too, because those types of guys like they objectify women. Like they're the type. It's like they assume that because they have money, girls are gonna like them, but it's not true. So it's like shitty. Those guys.
It
are
helps a big part though.
No, it doesn't.
You don't think
you
so?
have you ever met a lame dude with money?
Mm.
Because you're thinking like rappers and shit, and like
They are pretty. Some rappers are pretty fucking ugly.
oh yeah,
and
they're
lame.
like yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like
But then they also have clout.
they have clout, yeah.
Yeah.
And
He's
not
talking about
lame.
just like some regular.
Some regular
Oh,
rich dude,
guy
yeah.
with
Some
money.
nerd. Some
Yeah,
nerd.
like some nerd with money.
Oh, okay.
and he's
yeah,
like
nah.
he's lame. He doesn't
Yeah.
know how to talk. To
Yeah. It doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't.
No.
Like people think money is like the biggest thing. There's four things, I think. It's the most important is your personality. Personality will always win. That's why you have like some bad bitches with like when I say bitches, by the way, I'm not referring to one woman. I'm referring to like
Just a group.
Yeah,
Oh,
a
okay.
group, yeah.
No.
Yeah, we
I
get
get you. I'd be saying it like that too.
yeah.
Wait, you're saying you have four things? This
There's
is
four
four
things that I think that like that women like, and this is just from my experience. I could be wrong. You guys could tune in or chime in. One is your personality. That's the most important thing. A good personality is everything a girl looks for. It doesn't matter if you're broke, ugly. If you have a good personality, she's gonna like you for that. The second thing is like money, right?
Yeah.
Third thing is clout, and then fourth thing is looks. But like if you have a good personality, money, and clout, like you can like girls way out of your league are gonna like you, right?
That's
Like
kinda
that's
true.
Yeah.
that's the way
Yeah.
I see it.
I agree with that.
Yeah, you could be a cute motherfucker, but as long as you don't have that loot,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could be cute with no personality and broke, and
you ain't pulling shit.
Yeah.
your
Like you
looks
might
will
just,
only take
just
you
off
so
the looks,
far.
but like yeah, like a girl might fuck you, but like
You could pull,
But
but
she
you
won't
ain't,
love you.
you could pull, but you ain't pulling the bitches that are top tier. That
oh yeah,
you
like
want.
if it's a smart girl, she can be like, oh he's cute, but like
So ever since that you kind of got more money, did you ever notice a change around the people or a
For sure.
change with like people around you?
I
100%.
heard this is a quote, and you tell me if this is right.
Mm.
It said that money doesn't change you; it changes the people around you.
100%, 100%. That's like I think. Well, I'm gonna answer yours first. Like money does change the people around you. Here's a great example. If I never made money, I would not be hanging out with you guys. you guys are way cooler than me in the sense of like you guys have a successful life. Like it's true.
That
It's
has
true.
nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with it.
It's true. If I never had money, I would have never hung out with you guys because you guys are funny. You guys, like I said, you're doing your thing. I'm very proud of you guys. So people do change, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Like people look at it like, oh, you forgot where you came from. No, it's not because my best friends from high school are still my best friends, but we just have different circles now.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I want to go to a club
Yeah.
and spend 10 racks, and like they can't do that, so I'm not gonna go with them.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And you ain't about to spot anybody either.
But we're still gonna hang out. Like I went to.
You ain't about to spot anybody either.
I went to the fair with them like last week, and we were chill. Like we were good.
Yeah.
So it does change the people around you. It's not necessarily a bad thing.
Mm.
You just meet people that are more like doing what you are doing, and there's nothing wrong with that.
But
Yeah.
you've never met anybody that has tried to use you for your money or has tried to just kind of be around you for your money.
I mean, yes and no. Like you meet a lot. Like I think more so girls than guys. Because if a guy's like, hey, let's hang out, and I'm kind of like, what is this dude? If a dude that works at McDonald's slid in my DMs and like, hey bro, let's work out. I mean, let's hang out.
I don't even fucking know you, bro.
I don't know you. Why would I hang out with you?
But a
Yeah.
female can trick you. Like,
Yeah, but if it's a
'cause
girl, it's like
it's
she's pretty,
attractive.
I'm like,
Yeah, you attractive. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean there is. It's always gonna be like that. But like for the most part, this is the way I look at it, right? Like if most of my friends have money too, like the guys that I hang out with, most of them have money or a popular podcast, big YouTube channel. Like they have their own thing. They have their own thing. It's like that's what makes it cool. Like if you have your own thing, then you're not gonna be trying to take my shit. You have your own shit.
Yeah.
So that's the way I look at it. It's like if they have their own shit, I'll be cool with it.
If you got your own money, why would you want to take from my pocket?
Not even their own money. It's like their
own.
own thing though. Like whatever
Whatever is going.
Yeah, if they have something going for them.
So did you think you lost any friends or anything like that, like on your way up?
For sure.
Like, how hard was it to get to where you're at? Would you say it was easy?
No. It was simple. It's not easy. Let me
Wait,
say
it was
what
simple?
explain. Yeah, it was simple. It's not easy. And like sit on that. I say this shit all the time. It's simple to get rich. Getting rich is simple, but it's not easy. It's something. Getting fit is simple, but it's not easy.
To maintain, you mean?
No. So
Yeah.
it's simple in the sense that like to get rich, all you have to do is certain things. I'll give you a list of things right now. Like
But before we continue on with this podcast, we want to give you a quick word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. Is there something interfering with your happiness or preventing you from achieving your goals? Logan, is there?
Yeah.
And sometimes it sucks, doesn't it?
It really does suck.
Check this out. At BetterHelp, they will help assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. You can start communicating in under 48 hours. It is not a crisis line. It is not a self-help. It's a professional therapy done securely online, which I think is one of the coolest things, is that it is online and that it is so fast because you don't have to go into an office. Some people just don't like to go into an office. Some people just don't like asking for help. So you could just do it very quickly online.
Yeah, honestly, the BetterHelp is honestly really great because of the fact that, you know, like how he said, sometimes you just don't want to go in, or maybe you don't have a car or whatever, but BetterHelp lets you do everything online and lets you talk to a certified therapist.
Yeah, like a legit one. You're not talking to your friend, your jealous friend, or whatever. You're talking to a licensed therapist, somebody who actually knows what they're doing, and it's fast. I would say that's the best thing. But BetterHelp wants to help you start living a happier life today. Visit their website and read their testimonials that are posted daily. Visit betterhelp.com/sweet. That's better, HELP, and join the over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. Thank you, BetterHelp. The link will be in the description. Please check them out. And back to the podcast.
we were talking about it earlier. You guys need to get a fucking editor. It's simple,
Yeah.
right? But it's not easy because then you're like, fuck, now I need to find an editor. I need to do this. I need to like, it's a mission to find a good editor that can edit the way you like it. But it's simple. You know what you have to do. Same thing with getting fit. It's simple. Eat healthy. Go to the gym. How many people do that?
Not a lot.
Not
Almost-
most people don't.
Almost every single fucking person knows how to get fit. Go to the gym. Get healthy. They still don't do it because it's not easy. It's simple. It's not easy. Same thing with getting rich. There are rules to follow to get rich. depending on what you do.
Yeah.
Great example. You guys have a lot of content. You can get rich from content. There's a bunch of YouTubers and stuff like Jake Paul, Logan Paul. They're all fucking rich. David Dobrik, all fucking rich from YouTube because all they did was follow a formula that worked. Mr. Beast, another one. It's content times volume times quality. So you produce content, quality content in volume, you're gonna win no matter what. That's the secret. That's what they did. They just posted a YouTube video every single week and then kept one-upping their game. So same with you guys. If you do volume and you follow all these rules to like business and like this specific business, you're gonna be rich. It's easier said than done.
Yeah. And in that whole process, do you think luck is required?
I don't know. The harder you work, the luckier you get.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The harder you work, the luckier you get.
But do you think it's luck or do you think it's just the hard work paying off?
I think it's a little bit of luck, but here's the thing. If you're on a basketball court, right, you shoot 100 shots, what are the odds you're going to make one? Right? Like, let's say you only take one shot.
Oh.
Let's say you take one shot. You probably, if you can miss, you can make it. Like, you don't know. That's luck. But if you take 100 shots, at some point you're going to make one. And all you really need is one to, like, pay off, right?
Yeah.
So, like, let's say you guys are posting content on your TikTok, on your YouTube. Both of those algorithms, like, you could post 100 things. I've had a YouTube channel. I posted, like, 30 videos until one finally popped, right? And that one that popped paid off. I just repeat the process. All right, let me do it again until one pops. And just paid off. TikTok. My TikTok has, like, hundreds of videos on it. Probably 10 or 15 have over 1 million views. Maybe 20 have over 1 million views. But that got me 600,000 followers.
Damn.
So, and I'll make money off my TikTok now. Like, someone offered me like $2,000 to post something.
Shit.
Right? Like, bro, and all it is just consistency and just doing it. So it is luck. Like, we don't know what's going to pop off on TikTok. We talked about it earlier.
Yeah.
But I'm just taking 100 shots, hoping one goes in. The more you shoot,
like
the luckier
that.
you get.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah. I've heard that before too. Like, the harder you work, the luckier
Mm-hmm.
you get. And I
Yeah.
agree with that.
I got another quote for you. I live off of quotes, bro. I just be reading these books. I wake up every morning just looking motivational quotes. Luck is when hard work meets preparation.
Oh, okay.
It's true though. It's true.
Yeah, I like that one.
I got a question for you.
Yeah,
Have you ever met a gold digger?
for sure.
And what was like? Have you met a couple before, like that have just came over to
A
you?
couple of gold diggers.
Yeah.
I mean, I've like most of the women that I've dated are gold diggers. Here's the difference. I got another quote. There was a quote. It was like, "There's no such thing as gold diggers. So pick a chick in your price range and stay in your lane." But it's true. But it's true. He made his face.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. You gotta choose the
No,
bitches you hang.
Cause
you
it's
know?
like this is my thing. I know what you're here for. You know what I'm here for. Can we just get that out the way already? Cause okay. Here's a great example. This is a good. I was on that sugar baby website, Seeking Arrangement. You guys know what
really?
that is?
Yeah.
There's a
Wait,
My
what is that?
my brother used to scam on that.
It's a sugar baby website where girls go to find sugar daddies and guys go to find sugar babies, right? Like I was on that website, and the girls I've met on there are just cool as fuck. Cause I'm kind of like, yo, you already know, you know what's up. I know what's up. Can we just hang out? Can we just vibe? Can we get this out of the way? Cause like if you meet someone, it's gonna be like weird. It's like, oh, so what do you do? Like this,
Yeah.
that, and you're kind of like you have to like figure it out. Where it's like if they know what's up from the jump, you're just kind of like cool. Like let's hang out.
No
Yeah.
hassle.
no
Yeah.
filter.
You're cool. Yeah, exactly. You're
Nah,
like
get
you're,
straight to the point.
Yeah.
You're straight to the point. Like, can we just like? I hate texting. Get on a flight. Like, it's like way easier like that, where people are just cool.
Oh, that's kind of dope.
I like that too.
Right?
I've never heard of. I've never
But
heard
You've
of
never
that
heard of
site.
that site?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I never heard of
My
that site, but
brother-
I want to
Mhm.
lurk on it a little
My
bit.
brother used to. It's not. It's not
Being a
around no
sugar
more,
baby.
huh?
No, it's still around.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, then there was another one that he was on where he would pretend to be a girl, and then
Oh
he
my
would
God.
find
That's
the
a
sugar
catfish.
daddies,
Yeah.
and then he
What?
would be like, "Oh,
'Cause
pay
that's the
for my
thing.
Uber."
Yeah.
I need 80 bucks.
I never ever gave a girl money.
Yeah.
Cause like here's the thing. Would you rather hang out with like a fucking old dude that's trying to give you money, or like a young dude that's like cool and you're like, oh, he's kind of cool. He's young. He has money. Like I would.
He has
rather-
energy. You know,
Yeah, they're like-
he
they
can
like-
keep up.
They just were on there to like meet people, and it was like chill.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. The way I see it, like gold diggers are a thing, but like it's something you don't really have to worry about
Yeah.
unless you're naive to it. I think when you're naive, like there was just that basketball player,
Oh yeah. PJ Washington.
PJ Washington.
Yeah.
Why?
And
What happened to him?
What happened
so
to
he's
that
like
fool?
19.
With a porn star,
and
right?
He got
Porn
what?
star, right?
She's like a
Or a
like
model.
a model girl.
like
Like,
an IG model.
but she's
Yeah.
like 29. He's
Yeah.
like 19, and she went. They got married. She got pregnant and then divorced him right away.
300,000 a month.
Fucking
Yeah.
idiot.
Yeah.
300,000 a month. in
But
child
he's
support.
only,
like,
and he's
just-
only 19.
Yes,
No,
bro.
I think he's like 20 or something.
He's,
He got-
he's fucking
Still,
young. He's
he's
like
kid.
second
Yeah, he
or
was
third
young.
year
So,
in the NBA.
so yeah, like they exist, but like if you're not naive to it, like I read, if you know what they're there for,
You
and
can
like,
see that shit
and they
from
know,
a mile away.
and they know you know, right? Like you've made it clear. It's kind of like they know you're not dumb. They're just there to hang out, and like it's a real relationship. Believe it, not like dating, but like a real like friendship relationship where you're like, cool, like we've addressed this already. Let's move past it. You're not gonna get me, but we can hang out and like we can have fun. Like you'll have fun, I'll have
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Well, I was trying to get to like if there's ever been a gold digger that just came to you like for money or anything. Like, was there just like one line you hit them with that was just like, wow, like what the fuck, like
mean-
that caught them off guard.
like,
Not really.
like I look stupid as shit even trying to fucking get to that.
Like, you know
point.
those gold digger videos where they pull out the gold fucking.
Yeah, yeah, that shit's funny as fuck.
Oh, that's your car?
No. Like, but here's the thing, like with girl, they don't ask you for money or nothing. I feel like a girl would be dumb. I get mad when a girl's like, "Oh, can I have this?" I'm like, "No." I've bought girl shit. Don't get me wrong. I've bought girl shit because it's
Yeah.
kind of like, what's a couple $100 for me? Like, okay. Like,
What's the most
uh,
expensive thing you
shit.
bought a girl?
Couple
girls I
hundred.
dated or like just girls?
Just girls.
Just girls. I don't know, a couple $100.
Okay, a
Okay.
girl you dated.
Like I'll spend like anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 on like occasion. to just
Okay,
buy them
oh,
stuff.
occasion.
You trying to date?
For
Shit,
real.
yeah, shit.
So, but like just girls, like all
Come
like,
this.
I'll clean your house.
like if we hang out, I'll be like, yeah, you want
I'll
something?
do
You get it.
whatever.
Like it's cool as long as it's not out of pocket. I'm just kind of like, yeah, you want that necklace? You want those shoes? Go for it. Like,
Damn.
Please.
cause like,
Can I please hear Matt?
but like, bro, like when you think about it, like Drake says shit is like, oh, I bought this one a purse, I bought this one a truck, I bought this one a house, I bought this one a mall. I'm like, yo, bro, that's like different level money. Cause I hate when guys say that. They're like, I'm very passionate about this topic. Dudes with no money are always like, oh, I'm never gonna send a bitch money. I posted something. That's fine to pay a girl's bills. If you have money, like why not? Right? Like why not?
Yeah.
Guys went in on me, bro. Girls were all like, "Oh my god, yes, finally someone says it." And guys were like, "You're a fucking simp," like this or that. Like they were just going in. I was like, "Bro," I went on his account. I left a really mean comment. I went on his account, and like he followed like 7 girls that I know, like actually know, right? And some of them are in my DMs. I'm like, bro, you follow a bunch of girls that don't even know who you are, and like these are my friends, and I actually hang out and have dinner with them. Like maybe you should start paying some bills so we can switch spots. And like after that, he's like, he just went out. He wrote like a 10-paragraph essay, and then I blocked him.
So you didn't even read that shit.
I was like, I'm not gonna read this.
Yeah.
I know I hurt his feelings already, so I was like, and I blocked him.
That block probably put an end to it.
Yeah, he was like, oh, he was so mad, bro.
Would you guys pay for a girl's bills?
Mm.
My.
I would have
can
to
you
be.
pay my bill?
I mean, not now.
I would have
would.
to be dating.
Pause. Have you bought a girl lunch before that you were just like talking to?
Yes.
Yes.
Nah.
You
Yeah,
never
of
bought
course I have.
Okay. So let's say you made like, because we've had this discussion. Let's say you made $200,000 in 1 month, right? And her bills like $1,000.
Oh yeah, I'm taking care of her ass.
All right, but
You
like,
see, he's saying like
Eh.
when you have more money, you could do
Yeah.
that type of thing.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the equivalent. Like, this is my advice to guys.
His
you're not
lunch is what
If
our
you're not
lunch is
making
all
money,
about.
don't pay her bills. If you're not making money, don't pay her bills. Like, but if you are making money, there's nothing wrong with it, right? Like I
Yeah,
said,
I would.
like Drake bought a girl fucking.
If I
I'm
was
pretty
dating
sure.
her.
I'm pretty sure Drake has bought at least 10 different girls' cars.
And Birkin
Oh,
bags.
yeah.
Bare minimum.
on some bullshit.
Bare minimum, yeah. So it's like, because to him, if he make Drake 1 year, I read this in Forbes, he made like 50 million. What is a fucking car to someone? Like, let's say Drake buys her like a Mercedes, it cost him 90 grand. He made 50 million that year.
yeah.
He don't give a fuck. He's like,
It's a
oh,
fucking
okay.
dollar
Yeah.
from that.
That's
fuck-
yeah.
So
It's
would
a
you
lunch.
pay for the girls' bills?
Yeah, I would pay for a girl's
Frank, would
bills.
you?
If I had,
yeah.
yeah.
If I had it and I was dating her and we were serious, yes.
Like,
Yeah.
What if you're not
If
dating
we're-
her?
if I'm not dating her,
But you're just a good, like, if
But,
you want to just be that good person and get her nails done
What-
today.
what if she's
Yeah,
a-
yeah.
What if-
No,
what if-
but
like
no,
that,
not-
like that.
Not,
Like
not
just
nails, like actual bills.
Yeah,
Like
no, but
car
like,
bill, phone
like,
bill.
What if she's a bad bitch and you're like, fuck, like I need to show out, like.
Well, if she come at me like, all right, can you help me with this
Yeah.
real quick? Can you help me?
How,
All right, I
how is
got
she
you.
coming at you? How is she coming at you? Is she like, yo,
Well,
like pay
this-
my
this
bills
is-
and then
this
I'll
is
give
like
you
my
pussy?
thing. I'm
or-
kind of like.
Can't just declare that
Or-
shit.
or
I'm
is
sure
it-
that's illegal. No, but it's like great example. Like I've had girls that are with me and they're like, "Oh, I need to fly back." I'm like, "Why do you need to fly back?" And they're like, "Oh, I have bills to pay." I was like, "Fine, I got it. Don't worry about it. Just stay for another week." Like, what? Like I don't know. What's the issue with that? Like, let's say like they're staying with you.
That's
They
dope
fly
as
out,
fuck.
Yeah.
And you're kind of like,
Hey.
and they're kind of like, I need to go back because I need to work. I'm like, for what? Like, it's fine. I got
Hey,
you.
Just save your
I'm-
money.
I'm
Like,
gonna
I'll
fly
pay
out
that
to
time.
Miami. I better get that excuse. Hey, why do you need to fly back?
So it's like, but that's like what I don't know. That's the situation at least.
Yeah.
I feel if a girl asks to pay for something for no reason, if she like I don't know, if a girl came to me, she's like, "Can you pay my bills?" I'm like, "Hell no,
Okay.
you're tripping."
Oh,
But I'll
yeah,
bring it
yeah.
up if it's like if that's the situation where I'm kind of like I'm enjoying myself and it's like worth it. Like just come stay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Say
yeah,
it's hard for her to ask though. Like she doesn't know how to tell you, but she's like, "Can you help me pay for this?" Like,
Well, I've
you'll be
never
like,
really had that.
Oh, okay.
Girls don't do that.
Mm.
Girls
Nah,
don't do
no,
that. Like
I haven't
they'll-
heard a girl do that.
like I get
At
rubbed
least to
off
me.
when like girls like I get like I feel weird when girls do shit like that when they ask for something. I don't like it. But like if I'm offering, I'm fine with it. Like it's cool just to do something nice.
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do it.
Yeah. No,
I think it's pretty dope.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
And then
it's
you
a
find out her bills are like 20 grand a month.
Yeah, see if that's the case, like I'm like, yo, you too expensive. You gotta go back. You gotta work.
Yeah, for real.
Go back to your 9
How
to
did
5
you even
and-
get to that level?
What do you do? Can I do what you do?
Yeah, please. Like, fuck.
20
Yeah.
grand.
Nah, I didn't think about that.
What would you say were your most hardworking years?
My most hardworking years is the point like leading up to from 2013 to 2017, 18. Bro, I was just grinding. I would do whatever it took to like move up. You know
You're
what
in
I'm saying?
you're in your 20s right now, but would you say from like 20 to 25 was
20. I want to say like 18 to 23.
Was when you
do
started.
you think
grinding
that's like a
hard.
super important time?
Well, it just depends on when you want to get rich, right? Like I wanted to get rich fucking fast because I wanted to enjoy myself.
Yeah.
While you were
While
still
you're
young.
Yeah, like, I-
you have
like-
your youth.
Yeah,
everything,
because
yeah.
that time is your most important thing. People sleep on that.
And it's dope when you're young too.
Yeah,
and they-
because you
and-
got the energy to
Yeah.
go travel like
Yeah.
how you are.
Yeah,
and shit.
travel, party,
Do
like
shit.
everywhere, do shit. Exactly. Like when you're old, it's gonna be cool, but like, bro, I'm 26, and maybe it's because I've been traveling and partying. My fucking back be hurting, my legs be hurting.
Yeah.
Like,
And
I
if
can't
you have
imagine.
kids too later, you
Yeah.
can't. That shit can prevent. That's
So,
gonna make you slow down
it's
too.
like, why are you gonna miss out on your time,
Mhm.
right? Like, I would say grind as early as possible.
You want kids?
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
For
How-
sure.
How many?
I don't know, bro, 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
I think it's so ugly now. People are like, I'm gonna just fuck bitches and be old with no kids. I'm like, bro, you are in
Yeah.
immense pain. You gotta go figure your life out. Like,
Nick said that.
Yeah,
like-
that's how
That's
Nick
Yeah,
doesn't
Nick
want
said that.
kids.
He does.
Yeah, but like Nick got other stuff to work with. Like
Yeah.
he got other stuff to work through. But I think he wants kids.
Yeah,
at
I
some
think
point.
so
I
too.
think so
he
too.
does.
He's-
And
I think
yeah.
he will settle down.
And I think
eventually.
he wants to get married and do all
Yeah.
that shit.
He's,
just
he's
right
a good
now.
kid.
I think he
Just
was
right
just
now.
saying
Yeah,
that.
I
in the
think he has
moment.
a real heart inside of him somewhere.
He's a
Behind every dog, there's a heart.
he's a good kid.
Coming from
I think
me.
with him, it's just like he's just good looking, so bitches are just throwing it at him. So he's like, oh fuck it, I'm enjoying this, but at some point it's gonna get old, like everything,
Yeah.
like everything, and he's gonna be like, you know what? I want kids. I want to get married. I want a family.
You want to try new things. You're like,
Yeah.
see
You
new-
always want to
yeah.
do different things.
I know you said from 13 to 18. What were you
18 to
doing?
23.
No, but before
Oh,
you had
years.
said yeah,
Yeah.
you had said 13 to
Oh,
18.
2013 to 2018.
Okay,
Yeah.
what were you doing back then?
Bro, everything. I like dead ass. I tried stock trading because I saw it on the internet. That shit was hard as fuck. I'm not smart enough for that. I was like, oh, this is hard. I'm not doing this. I got my real estate license because I was like, I'm gonna be a real estate guy. That shit was hard as fuck. I did sales. I tried opening like a drop shipping store. I tried the social media agency once. I tried a YouTube channel. Bro, I did everything. I was taking my 100 shots, hoping one would hit. And then eventually one did hit and it worked out. But like,
Cool.
you have to try everything.
Mhm.
And like when I say try, I mean like actually try. People will, like do something, pick something up for like 2 days and be like, I tried. It's like, no, bro. Like you put no effort into that.
Yeah, I feel like especially with that drop shipping shit.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we even tried it, but like, if we would have tried it a little longer, maybe it would have hit.
Yeah,
Right?
we
We tried it for a little bit and was like, this is some bullshit.
Yeah.
We were like, fuck this.
That's everything.
Yeah,
bro.
we tried a couple products and then we sold like just like 2-3 things and we're like, all right, fuck this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're like, fuck this.
That's what most people do. Because
Yeah.
they want something. They want easy money.
They
but
want to
no,
get rich
easy.
like that.
No
overnight.
money is easy. Eventually, it gets easier, but like in the beginning, no money is easy.
It gets easier because then that's you can flip all your dough. It's good when you can flip your dough though. You know.
Well, it's not even that. It's just understanding it. Like once you have a deep understanding of how business works, how life works. Like a great example on my YouTube, I did a little series where I tried to make as much money as I could in 90 days.
Mm-hmm.
And in 90 days, I made 300 grand from scratch, not spending money. Like I was spending like $5 a day.
Dope.
And it's like
That's
just because I
crazy.
knew the rules of business, I knew how like industry works, I knew how products work, I knew like how marketing works. Understanding all of that stuff, like it gave me a huge edge.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like you can make money pretty easily. It's simple, but it's not easy.
I've heard like on TikTok, like
Mhm.
I know like a lot of like people say save your money while you're young. Do you believe in
Yeah.
Yeah,
that?
do you believe in saving
Fuck
money?
that, bro.
That's a good question.
Fuck that.
Fuck that. My mom gets mad at me all the time. Like, here's my thing: save some money.
Yeah.
Don't
I've-
be dumb.
Yeah.
But like, people are so stingy when it comes to money.
No, I've heard that too, and that shit bothers the fuck out of me. It's like some people, they do save too much. Like, they
Yeah.
just save it, but it's not gonna do shit when it's just sitting in the
Because
pile.
like, here's
right
my
there.
thing: it's like, oh, you're never gonna have money. I'm like, you're never gonna have 4 bitches wash you off in the jacuzzi. Like, who's the real winner? It's like, 'cause here's my thing, right? Like, I know this podcast got real vulgar, but you guys bring that out. Yeah, but it's true
fine.
though.
It's fine.
It's true, though.
It's fine
we
with
could
us.
go into that.
Like,
side.
it's
Fuck
like-
with that
it's like
topic.
anyone can have money, but like not everyone can have memories. When I'm 90 years old and like my grandchildren are like, and I get to share stories with them, it's gonna be cool. I don't want, like, this is my thing. I don't want my kids or my grandkids to be like, oh, grandpa, what did you do in your 20s? I saved money my entire life, and now we have a great house. We have a great estate. It's like, cool. Like,
But you want to make enough money to have everybody set for life later too.
I agree.
You know?
I agree 100%. Like, here's my thing. There's a cheat code to that, bro. I'm gonna put you guys on game right now. I'm gonna put you guys on game.
Put us
Um,
on. Put us on. Put us on.
This is why I spend all my money.
Mhm.
This is why I'm gonna spend all my money, because as soon as I have kids and a family, I'm just gonna buy a fucking massive life insurance policy for me. So when I die, let's say my life insurance policy is like $50 million, they get $50 million. Why would I have to save my money for them?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now they have money and they could do the same thing. So they just put a huge, with that 50 million, let's say they put 10 million into a life insurance policy for them. Their kids get 100 million. And their kids get like, it's literally like a cheat code. All it
Yeah.
does is take like,
Do people actually do that?
yeah. Rich people do that, bro.
Yeah.
That's what Cowboy does.
That's a fucking cheat
What?
code. Cause like now my kids have $50 million. I didn't have to.
That shit seems too easy.
That's easy.
No,
Too
but it's not
comprehend.
easy though. Cause remember what I said? The biggest factor we have is time. That one costs a human life.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
life insurance. So it's like you're trading your life for that one.
Fuck, you're right.
Yeah,
So once
you're
you
giving
die,
your life
dead.
away to give
Yeah.
everybody.
So it's like, it sounds like, oh, it sounds
That's
too
what
easy.
Aaron Hernandez did
Mm-hmm.
for his daughter. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah.
yeah,
He
yeah,
has
yeah.
the life
When
insurance.
Yeah,
he killed
so-
himself.
It sounds too easy, but it's the truth, bro. Like you could literally just keep getting life insurance. Like these companies don't care because the money you're putting into the life insurance, they're making more off of anyways. Like, right?
Oh,
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's true. So it's like, why would I worry about my kids? No matter what, I'm gonna leave them all this money anyways. I'm gonna spend my money right now while I'm young.
Yeah.
People-
'Cause
Yeah, people are like, aren't you scared you're gonna go
Start
broke? Like, if you spend all your
Start spending like motherfucker.
Like this guy's rich as fuck.
no.
He's gonna
Build-
got like 8 shoes.
Build a machine first. Build a machine
Oh
first.
shit.
that will
Nah,
keep
yeah.
you with that money.
Yeah, because
coming.
like people
Yeah.
with me, they're like, aren't you scared you're gonna go broke? I'm like, not really. Like like you guys, you're never gonna go broke. Isn't that amazing? You guys will never go broke because you have a fucking podcast.
I feel like we could go fucking bro.
I feel like
I'm already broke.
No, talk to me. How?
Same.
bro, you get
I don't
Trauma.
I don't know.
I agree with you that like you need to build a machine, like something that's. But wouldn't you say that machine, like building that machine, is something that can make you money while like, fuck, it's
In
hard
the
to say 'cause
moment?
it kind of is doing that, like while you're asleep, like while you're not doing shit for it. Like we still have to come here and
You're-
do this.
Okay.
But, I mean, it is
anything, though.
making money
That's
every
anything.
day.
You're when you sleep, people are watching your fucking content.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was about to
Yeah.
say.
But-
So it
but
does.
what if
make-
the
Joe Rogan sold his shit for like $100 million.
Yeah. That's
But
true.
with that's Joe Rogan. He built up to that. This
Yeah.
podcast we've had for what, 4 months?
We just gotta grind
So
harder.
we're still building the machine.
You've had this for 4 months. I'm not gonna say how much you make. You told me earlier, but you've had this for 4 months. You make that much. You can sell this by the time you're 25, 26. You can sell this bitch for a couple million. I promise you. I promise you.
For real?
That'd be sick.
Hey boys, let's
That'd be sick.
You want
Let's
to buy
start-
it in a couple of years?
There's
Buy it
there
now.
was, there was that
anybody need
fucking
it?
what was it? It was like the podcast with 2 girls. I don't know. It's a big one.
Call her daddy.
Call her
Yes. Barstool bought that shit for like a couple million.
yeah.
You know that?
Isn't it only on Spotify?
Yeah, there's Spotify
Giving them a
Oh,
exclusive.
so
straight fucking
Spotify bought that shit. I
shout
guess
out.
I don't pay attention to it anymore, but I know Barstool bought it originally for a couple million,
Yeah.
and like the girls that were on it were making like 200 grand a show or something, 50 grand a show,
Yeah. Yeah, they were making something crazy.
bro.
That's crazy. That is
Like-
crazy.
Like, and
Yeah.
at some point, like you can have your money work for you. I'll talk to you guys about that stuff after. Like, there's ways to do that, but it's just slower. So like the thing is, to make money fast, you have to make it has to be an active income. So like you guys have to be doing this podcast shit because this is the fastest way to make money, right? But in order to make money work for itself, it's like investing.
Like
Right.
real estate. I think you said it before though. You don't really.
I don't do real estate.
You're not in real estate. Huh?
I want to, but like it's
You have
too
your
slow.
license though.
It's expired.
Ah.
It takes too much time, and like the return isn't there. So let's say I put money into real estate, right?
Because you could, like, you definitely could. You know, you have
Here's a
the
great
fund
example.
to
My
like
mom-
buy your house.
My
and stuff
mom
like
bought her house in 2000 for 120 grand. The house is now worth 600 grand, but it took her 20 years to make 500 grand profit. 20 years. So it's like, fuck, I made 500 grand last year. More than that, I made a lot more than that last year because I had an active income. So it's like real estate works, but you have to do it in it has to be like strategic, and it's not as fast as you would think, right?
It's
like
in
an
a
active
timely
income.
manner.
Yeah, like real estate's like if I want to be rich when I'm older.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
at some
Yeah.
point, I'm gonna diversify my portfolio and I'm gonna buy real estate. I'm gonna buy different things that like
to like rent out type.
yeah,
thing?
yeah, like apartment complexes. Eventually, I'm gonna do that to diversify my money and spread it, so like it's impossible for me to go broke. But right now, like from my 20 to 30 years, I'm focused on racking up as much cash as fast as possible.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
by the time you're 30, what do you want to do?
That's when like you really like because when in your 20s you can work really hard and make a lot of money.
Uh,
By the time I'm 30, that's when I start slowing down. I'm like, okay, let me diversify this so I don't have to work so hard, right? Let me invest some money. Let me find startups that I can put money into. Let me do stuff that isn't necessarily going to take my energy. But my advice for everyone, if you're young, run it up as fast as you can because you have energy to do it.
yeah, you have
Yeah.
energy for days.
You're not gonna have that later. if you
Yeah.
keep
So when I'm
pushing.
30, I think it's smart to go like real estate, diversify, do all this stuff. But like, I think people are so sold on getting rich slow. I'm more get rich fast because I've gotten rich fast and it's fucking fun. It's fucking fun.
Congrats, bro.
Yeah, fuck.
It's
That
fun.
sounds fun. Yeah.
Shit, sounds amazing.
You guys have the vehicle with this though. I'm serious with the podcast.
Thank you.
But you don't believe that the machine could ever break down?
No, not if you build a brand. Not if you build a brand. We were talking about it earlier, but you guys have such a great audience. You guys sell merch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What the fuck does merch have to do with this podcast?
Well,
Not
it has
that-
to deal with our YouTube.
Yeah.
What does it have to do with your YouTube?
Because it
What
says-
does you
just
guys
us?
being funny
it
have to
says
do?
Sweet Tea.
What does you guys being funny have to do with clothes?
It's our brand.
Am I gonna hate on you and be like your clothes are not better quality than anyone else's? Like, to be honest, they are your clothes though. Like, and I'm sure they are good quality, but they're your clothes, and people want to rep you because they like you, they like your
Yeah.
brand.
Yeah.
Kanye said some shit, and it became a meme. But he was like, once you have the brand, you can sell anything. Like Lady Gaga, she's the creative director
Yeah.
of Polaroid. I like some of the Gaga music, but what the fuck does she know about cameras? It's true though.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Oh
People
shit.
are, yeah. It's
Shit.
like with
Because she
me,
has a brand.
I could sell anything, and some people would buy it.
I didn't know she was Polaroid.
She was the creative director of Polaroid.
Yeah.
And it's
It's
the
like-
brand, bro. It's literally the
He
people. will-
he
She's
quoted
ba-
it.
She's
it's-
basically
She didn't find
Polaroid.
that shit.
Yeah. He said, "What,
What-
the fuck does she know about
Yeah.
cameras?"
Yeah.
But
What,
it's-
what does she know though?
It's the brand, bro. Like when you guys have a brand, people will follow it. right?
Yeah.
And it's almost like, and it's love. It's like loyalty. That's why you want to listen and like treat your audience as best as you can. But when you have a brand, you never go broke. There's my example. If I lose everything tomorrow, all of my businesses go out of business. I file bankruptcy. They have to take all my money. They have to take everything. I'm left with nothing. Can they take my Instagram?
No.
No, right?
Mm-mm.
Can they rip my face off and be like, oh, we own this now too? They can't do any of that. Like, I'm a person. You can't own a person. So literally, look at 50 Cent. Look at Donald Trump. All these guys filed bankruptcy so many times.
They did. They definitely did.
So it's like with me, if I lose everything tomorrow, even take away my social media accounts, I'll just jump on. You had a TikTok account banned. How long did it take you to get back to like 60K followers?
Like a month.
Boom.
If that.
I think it was less than a month.
Yeah.
I think it
Less
was
than a
less.
month.
Yeah.
Less than a month. So literally, they could take everything away from me. I jump on internet, do this shit all over again, make some money real fast. Jump on YouTube, do it all over again. Like, bro, it's impossible to take it away. Impossible.
So in the technology era that we're in right now, would you say we're living in the easiest ways, like to get rich?
100%.
Like anyone could get rich if they
Bro,
really wanted
there's
to.
like fucking 13-year-olds making millions of dollars on YouTube.
That kid that fucking opens fucking
Toys.
Ryan's World.
And
He's in
he's the
Target.
most paid
And all he does
YouTuber,
is
isn't
and
he?
all he does
Highest-
is open toys.
Highest
Bro.
grossing YouTuber was a 13-year-old.
Exactly.
Last year or 2 years ago, he was making like I think 26 million a year
Ryan's
Bro.
World.
just off of YouTube.
Yeah.
That's just YouTube ads.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when in history has that been possible?
Yeah.
Right? People, I hate people that are like, this generation is so fucked up. No, it's not.
so there's no excuse then
There's no excuse, bro. A 13-year-old did it. I wish I was him. Like,
for
Yeah.
I would
He's
imagine us at
He's gonna-
13
Watch when he's
Making-
older.
making millions.
Imagine how
Yeah.
much shit we would have.
Dude,
Like-
I would buy all the toys and then make
Yeah.
more money off of that because I'm making
Yeah.
YouTube videos.
Yeah,
Holy
and then when I
shit.
get older,
This
I'm
kid's
doing
smart
what the
as
fuck
fuck.
I'll
I
buy
want.
fucking Target.
bro, you know how many 17-year-olds are making money just flipping shoes and shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Like,
Reselling is the new shit.
yeah, and that's, I
Mhm.
mean, all business is reselling if you think about it.
Yeah.
All
True,
business
true, true,
is reselling.
true.
So,
What about drop shipping? How do you like that?
drop shipping is dead in a sense. You can still drop ship, but you have to, it goes back to a brand. You have to make a brand. It's branded drop shipping, right? Like, it's no longer buy this cool product. It's buy refresh water. Like, it's a brand now. It's a brand now, right? Like, is Voss water better than refresh water?
Yes.
I've never had
Mhm.
Voss water.
Why does
Oh,
everyone
it's
say
good.
yes?
Why?
It's
Because it's
bomb.
in a
He
glass
said
bottle.
because it's in a glass bottle. They have
Yeah.
nice font. Like,
Because it goes down smoother.
It's expensive.
no, it's expensive. Like, that
Yeah.
makes it better.
It does.
Like, people like do that. Bro, I have some Nikes, I have some Balenciagas. It's the same fucking shit. I did not pay 7 times more for a shoe for it to feel the same. But it's the brand. Like, people sell you the brand.
Yeah.
It's because
Yeah.
Balenciaga's drip.
Like Michael Mary. and
See,
shit.
that's
Yeah.
exactly
That's exactly why
exactly
they
why.
sell it so much.
bro. And it's the brand. So it's like, drop shipping is not dead. You just have to brand it correctly. Brand the product correctly. What makes it better than the others?
And
Right?
for people who don't know what drop shipping is, it's basically like
It's when you don't have any actual inventory. You're just selling someone else's product, and like when they order it from your website, you send it directly from the manufacturer.
You're kind of like the middleman.
Yeah, you're the middleman.
you're
exactly.
wholesaling somebody's product for a higher price.
Exactly.
Through like Alibaba or AliExpress.
Mhm.
A lot of people do that, huh?
Yes.
There's a ton of people that make money doing that. It's still a thing. You just have to make it into a brand, and
Do you-
like people will buy it if it looks professional.
Like Amazon.
Do you guys remember it's like the biggest, like they made so much fucking money off of it. It was on Instagram probably like 2014,
the
2015.
bikinis,
The bikinis.
the Sunny Co clothing co.
Sunny Co. Clothing
Something-
Co.
something like
Do you
that,
remember that, Danny, on
Yeah,
Instagram?
I do.
What is
I
that?
do.
It was
It's-
like they said repost this picture, and if you repost it, then you'll get a free bikini.
Just pay shipping.
Pay
Yeah.
shipping.
Wow.
The bikinis were like $2 on AliExpress, and then it went viral. People were like free. And then they
Everybody
paid, like,
posting it.
They paid like $7 for shipping to get this fucking free bikini, which was $2. So it cost them $2 to send it to someone that paid $7 for it. let's say 1 million people did it, they made $5 million.
Yeah, but I
Fuck,
think,
man.
But then
they
they
ended
grew.
up selling.
They
yeah,
grew, right?
they grew their brand
Yeah.
because it was follow and repost.
Yeah.
So they had like fucking so many. They had over 1 million followers.
So
And I think-
basically,
Just
everyone,
off of following.
everyone was
repost.
saying, "Hey, let me just get my
So they
bikinis
probably
from
made more. They
Sunnyvale."
probably made like 20 million.
yeah.
Yeah, I seen bitches post that shit and
Yeah.
tagging them and
Yeah,
shit.
20, 30 million, bro.
Females.
I think I remember
that.
seeing
I
that
do
they
remember that.
that they like sold out. Like they didn't even have any more inventory,
Damn.
but they still had all those followers.
Yeah. That's
That shit is
Bro.
insane.
There's, like I said, it's so easy to make money, bro. So easy. Like I wish I had more energy because I could do more things. I'm like super tied up right now, but like I have a bunch of ideas. I'm like, fuck, I should do this, but I haven't done it yet. Like I want to do merch. It's just a mission. It's so difficult to do it. But yeah, there's so many easy ways to make money. All you gotta do is really just dedicate yourself to that one thing.
So I seen this one thing the other day, and it was actually Gary V, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this girl told him, I made like 300 videos, nothing went viral ever for me. And he told her, well, maybe you should give up.
No way.
Yeah, he basically told her that, or try
Okay.
something new.
Hey, I got a Gary V story. I'm gonna share it after, but like.
But
okay.
do you believe that like consistency will take you up, or if you're just
Well,
whack, you're whack?
You remember what I said?
He didn't say that. I saw the video.
Wasn't it like that?
No,
You're
he,
whack,
he
you're
didn't
whack.
tell her.
No, I didn't say that. He
she-
said that. I just said
He said that he
said-
told her to
said
give
that.
up. He didn't tell her to give up. He basically told her that maybe the content that you're making is just not like the content that people want to see you make.
Mhm.
So switch it up.
Yeah, no, because at the end of the day, it's about like accountability and self awareness. Like some people have whack shit. Here's a great example, bro. Artists. Hey, my music's not blowing up. You go listen. This shit's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking garbage.
It's garbage, and it's like they have to be self aware enough to be like, damn, my shit is not good enough to pop off, right? Like they have to understand that because the formula, it's content times volume. So she had that part, the 300, but she didn't have the quality. It's content, volume, quality.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you have to be producing a lot, but it has to be good. So if it's not good, it's not gonna pop off.
That ain't going nowhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Same with like music. If you make a bunch of music, it's bad. It'll never pop off.
Think outside the box.
But if it's good, like she just has to get better content.
Yeah.
It just has to be better content. Her approach needs to change.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what he said to her too.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah,
I have
her-
a funny
her-
Gary Vee story though.
What
So-
is it?
Yeah, I
What is
want to
it?
hear.
All
it.
right. Gary Vee, he's been one of my favorite guys on the internet, right? He's like eccentric. He has his energy.
Yeah, he's
I fuck
funny.
with Gary
Yeah,
Vee.
he's
I
funny.
have some of his books. I read them. I'm like, this guy is dope. So out of all the ones online, I'm like, Gary Vee is cool. I'm following him, and I'm on doing the social media shit, and I get a DM, and it's like from Team Gary Vee,
Oh
with
shit.
blue check mark and everything. So I knew it wasn't a scam. And Team Gary Vee messages me. He's like, hey, Gary loves your content. What are your rates to like post something or do something with Gary Vee? I was like, this is so fucking sick. I get to do something with Gary Vee finally. I'm like, this is dope.
Yeah.
So then like I'm so ready for this. I message him back, or I sent him a voice message. I'm like, yo, this is so sick. Like Gary Vee wants to collab. I'm down. Like, I'm not even gonna charge you guys. Like, I'll just do it for free, right? Just like because I like Gary. Just let me know what you want me to post, and I got you. And I wait. I'm super fucking excited. I like, you know, how, like when you're excited when a girl like texts you, and you like check to see if she's seen
Yeah,
it.
you
Yeah,
refresh the
yeah.
page a
Yeah.
million motherfucking
Yeah.
times.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh. It says seen. So I know they listen to it, right? And then I wait, and it just says unsent message. I'm like, what the fuck? They messaged me and they unsent the message.
What?
Bro, and people think I'm capping, but I took screenshots because I was excited. I told my team, I'm like, bro, this is so fucking sick. And like I have the screenshots of like me sending them sending me the message, me replying, and then all of a sudden unsent, and it's just my voice message to them like that went there. I was like, what the fuck?
What the
Oh,
That's
what
a
the
dick move.
fuck?
To this day, I don't know why they like.
Gary Vee, what the fuck?
To this day, I don't know why they unsent it. It's like they asked me something, and I guess they might have gone on my page and like, oh shit, this guy is not aligned with our brand. Unsent. Like I don't know what it is, but bro, it was like I was like,
How long ago was this?
it was like a couple months ago.
Oh.
Gary
Damn,
V,
bro.
reach out to my guy.
I was heartbroken. I was like, ugh. It was like getting
Yeah.
curved.
Yeah.
I got curved by Gary Vee.
I mean, at
did
least
you
we
dirty
know
with
he
it.
hit you up.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. Seems kind of fake.
No, bro, it was real. I have the screenshot. Cause I was excited. I was like, oh my god, I screenshot it so fast.
That's mind
pretty
blown.
sick.
Bro.
That was your hero.
That's kind of similar to that one YouTube girl that hit you up.
Oh yeah, but she just ghosted after.
She just ghosted.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
I don't even know who she is.
What happened? Share the story.
She basically like hit us up or she hit me up on Twitter saying basically like, oh, I really love your guys' stuff. I would love to do something. Are you guys ever in LA?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're like, yeah, like we live out here, so
Yeah.
definitely let's do it. And since that day has never responded. And that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And we've hit her
Oh my
up
God.
again, like, hey, like, are you still like
Yeah.
down or what?
Mhm.
And
Maybe it's because we
nothing.
live here.
And nothing. She still
Yeah,
follows
she
me.
don't
and
fuck
everything.
with guys that live in LA.
Wow, bro.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Tell
crazy.
me who it
was
is
like
after
a-
the
it
podcast.
was-
I might
yeah.
know her.
Yeah, it's
Tell
fucking.
me after the
It was a
podcast.
big.
crazy.
She's big, right?
Yeah, she's big.
She's
very
really big.
Very
Mhm.
big.
But
Very, very
Yeah, that
big.
sucks, bro.
when you started getting your money, did you spend something on, like, did you spend it on something stupid? Like, what is the
Bro,
most?
I still spend my money on something stupid.
What is the most stupidest thing you've ever spent your money on?
Where you're like, fucking idiot.
Or just like, what the fuck was the point of that?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's one thing, but I spend it on a lot of stupid shit. Like, I think buying bottles at the club is the stupidest thing you could do.
How much is that?
Pre-game.
It depends. It depends on like where you're at, right? Because like it's all supply and demand. Like I went to Pasadena, it was cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
I was the most balling guy in the club. I spent like $1,500. Bro, I spent like $1,500. It was chill, but like you look at everyone's bottles. They had like the broke boy bottles. They had like
What's the broke
Yeah,
boy
what's
bottles?
what's
that?
broke
What
boy?
is
So
this?
when
what
we
is
go,
it?
we don't have the broke.
I don't
boy
want a
bottle.
broke boy bottle.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
like-
tell them
like we
straight
don't like normally when I go to clubs at bottle service, I only get like 42 or like I don't know 42 Ace of Spades, Dom Perry. Like
Ace of Spades is hard.
so I'll usually just get that stuff,
I
right?
never
So
tried
like
it.
I don't scare the bitches away. Like they'll be like, oh, he's cool. But like I went to Pasadena and like they just had like random shit. It's just like I don't know,
Like Patron.
Jose Cuervo and shit. Like
Oh.
I'm like, ew, you bought that,
Ew.
right? And it's like 4 dudes that are splitting a bottle of like Jose Cuervo.
what about Patron?
And they're all like this together.
It's like
This guy's laughing at
yeah.
him like a dick.
No, I'm not laughing. I'm just kind of like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, that's.
But it was like normal
That shit's
there.
gross.
that he's looking at him from the other table and
With
just
the
laughing.
Don Julio.
no,
Yeah.
because like there were girls there. I was like, oh, I've never seen that bottle. What is that? I'm like, it's 42, and they're like, oh, we've never seen that one before. I'm like, what the fuck?
That ain't 42, bitch.
Yeah, so it's so interesting. So like if you go somewhere like Pasadena, it's like $1,500, like a little bar and stuff. Then you can go to like there's a place in Miami, like live in Miami. You
Oh
spend,
yeah,
like,
live.
You spent 5K.
well
No, you
spend,
spent
No.
it depends.
up
I'll go with my
there, yeah.
boys like 20 grand. We'll leave 20 grand in the club at live. We've gone to like this other place, Kiki on the River. We spent like 25 grand
Shit.
in one
Kiki
night.
on the river.
What about Vegas?
That sounds.
That sounds like a dope one, Kiki on the river.
Vegas, yeah, we pull up on a yacht. So like we do a yacht day.
That sounds
We do
lit.
it, I'll show you guys a video. We pull up like
Damn, that's fucking sick,
we have
bro.
a yacht day and like we legit like we go from the boat and we just go straight to the
Where
club.
the bitches at? Like that, you guys get
Well,
off.
the girls are on
The
the
girls
boat,
are
so,
with
like,
them.
So we pull up to like the club. It's like on the water. It's on the river, and then we just hop out on the boat and then we go to our table.
Hey.
bottles.
That is
And then you guys hop
sick.
back on
That-
the boat.
that's
It's
right.
a
You guys are
vibe.
done.
You can, but like boat parking's like $1,000 for like fuck
Oh,
that. We'll just
fuck.
call an Uber.
Yeah.
At that point, the balling is done. You're like, I don't need to like leave and like go home.
All
on the
this
boat.
spending is for nothing.
Then you have
now,
to
like-
rent the boat out for like another 4 hours. It's kind of like no, but
Is it worth it though?
it's worth it to experience at least once in your
Why? How much is it to rent a
like
yacht?
tw-
On,
I'd love to
on a day like
experience
that,
it.
we'd probably spend like 30, 35 grand.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
Oh.
Oof.
yeah.
So does getting like
So it
bottle
just depends.
service and having like a shit ton of like 42 bottles and Ace of Spades, does that like attract the girls like crazy or?
Like this is the craziest thing, right? If I go up to a girl in a bar, like let's say we go to like El Pescador in West Covina, and like I go up to a girl, I'm kind of like, what's good? Like try to talk to her. She'll probably be like, ew, who are you?
Yeah.
Right? You go and you have all that stuff. Like every single girl there is just cool.
Yeah.
Right? They don't like. It's not like, oh my god, like we want to fuck this guy. It's not like that. Like it's not.
But it's like then they'll give you the time of the
you
day.
could spend $100 grand. You could spend $100 grand. Like the girls are not gonna be like, oh my god, he's so hot. But they'll be nice to you. Like you'll talk to them, they'll be cool. Right? Like
They'll
that's
tell you things you want to hear.
yeah. Not even that though, because like you can have a conversation with them. They're like open to it. So like it gives you the opportunity.
They mind fuck you like that.
It gives you the opportunity to actually like talk to them. Whereas like if you don't
Like they're not automatically shutting you down.
right. And these are like bad bitches. Like we were talking about earlier. These are all like Instagram models. Like you've probably seen them before. They're all there and like they give you the opportunity to talk to them and like actually hit it off. So like I think that's the cool part about it. Is it worth 40 grand? Hell no. That's the bottles are the stupidest shit you can buy. The markup on that is stupid. I will like last week or 2 weeks ago, I spent like 3 grand on a bottle. I felt like one bottle. I was just adding it to my my homie's table. Like I was like, yeah, I'll get one. Like fuck it.
What fucking bottle was it?
$3 grand.
42. That's not bad.
Where at?
That bottle cost what?
That
Like,
shit costs
150?
That shit costs
$200. Yeah.
200. That's a fucking Bevmo.
But it's true.
But that should have Bevmo.
Should have went to Bevmo, bro.
But like
You can't
I
bring
paid $3
outside bottles in the club though, huh? Nah.
Hell
Fuck
no.
no.
That's
Keister
the,
it. You gotta
that's
keister
the
it.
stupidest thing.
You gotta pregame that bitch.
A big
Nah.
ass bottle.
That's like the stupidest thing you can spend your money on for
Is a
sure.
bottle.
But it's worth the experience.
If
It's
you have
worth
the
the
money.
fun.
It's worth the experience. And like I said, like when I go,
What
like,
about the strip club?
I don't like it. Just all that's like dumb. Bro, I have a strip club story. I'm not gonna say it on the podcast. I'll tell you after. But like, it was so much fun. Strip club is stupid too, but it's less stupid because at least you're paying a girl's bills. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
True.
Buying
You're
a
a good
bottle-
guy.
Buying
You're
a
good
bottle
guy
is like
if you think about it.
Yeah.
buying a bottle, you're drinking it and it's gone. Like at least at a strip club, you're like at least like someone's bills get paid. I don't know. That's the silver
Someone's
lining.
using it.
No, yeah.
Someone's using it. Yeah, it's not just the club keeping your money. But
Paying-
that's the dumbest thing you could buy, I think, for everyone.
No, paying for her like school bills and shit.
Yeah, you know
good.
her tuition.
How about Vegas? You fuck with Vegas?
I came from Vegas 2 days ago, bro.
Oh shit.
shit.
How was that?
Vegas is a fucking money suck.
Shit.
Do you gamble?
I don't even gamble. I don't gamble.
So what the
I
fuck
even-
sucks your money out there?
The fucking
The clubs. huh?
clubs.
Not
Dreams.
so, literally everything. Like, okay, so I went to Vegas. I told myself, this is gonna be a chill weekend. I'll spend like 3 grand. I'll be straight. Right? I set my budget 3
I
grand.
wish.
3 grand. I get there. I'm like, fuck this room. I can't do this room. I'm bougie. I'm not gonna do this. So I upgrade to a penthouse. That cost me like $1,300 a night. So I was there for 3 days, 4 days. So that's 4 or 5 grand already. When you're there, you're like, I want water, but like, I'm not gonna go downstairs and get
Bro,
water.
the water in there is like $30.
Bro.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not fucking walking downstairs to get water. Let me get this. I get the fucking water.
And it
it's-
has the fucking
Sensor.
sensor on
Yeah,
it.
So
You
I
take
grab it. I'm like, fuck it. And like the entire weekend, I was with like, I brought like 4 girls with me. So like,
They're just grabbing
they're
waters.
grabbing waters left and right. And like, these bitches think I'm made out of money. They think I'm made out of money. So like, I walk back, like I go to take a nap or something. I get out of the room. I get in the living room. These bitches are eating. I'm like, did you order that on the room service? Like, this is that goes on my card. And then, like,
put it on his tab.
no, they literally just call it, yeah, for the room, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Were you fucked up? Like drunk?
Oh, yeah, I was drunk the entire weekend.
Oh,
So, like,
fuck.
so then, like, I go back, like, to my room. Vegas was fun. Oh, yeah, everything costs money, bro. Like, to breathe out there, it costs like $500. We go to a restaurant. It's like fucking, like, every single time we ate, we went to Nobu, right? Nobu was like $1,200.
12.
We
Well,
went
he
to-
probably won't
we went
fucking
to-
multiple people.
We went to Mastro's. Mastro's was like 1,100, and it was like, fuck. Like, how does this happen, bro? And like, all said and done, I think I spent like went to the club once. It was like Dylan Francis,
Oh, sick.
right? Table was fucking expensive, so that shit was like, I don't know. Me and my homie split it. It was like 7 grand. We split it into 2.
I like how you set these goals like for like you not to spend a certain amount and you
And
always
it
go
just
over
always
it.
It
ends
just
Yeah.
happens. That's why I'm saying
That happens for everybody
Yeah.
though, I think.
So like I came
fuck.
expecting to spend 3 grand. I think when all was said and done, I checked out of the hotel. I was like leaving. I was like, cool, let me just pay and get the fuck out. I'm going back to LA. I checked my hotel bill. It's like 30 room services.
You're
30
like,
water
oh
bottles.
god.
Yeah, bro.
It's like that when he
That's
looks
like
at
15 water bottles at like $20 each. I was like, I paid $300 for water.
Oh my
I
god.
felt disgusting.
Not even a fucking the chugs of water where
Well,
you
yeah.
can just
Could have
get
spent
Yeah.
like
bro.
bullshit
It was,
bottles.
15.
it
for the
was
whole weekend.
so fucking disgusting. And then like after that, I was like, all right. I came back like 2 days ago, and I was like, I'm never doing that again because like I wanted to spend
more
3 grand and I spent 10 grand, and I don't even feel like I went crazy or anything. Like it was just
Yeah.
That was a
bad.
light night. for
Yeah,
you?
it was a light weekend, bro. I was like, fuck this.
It's a
So-
light weekend
yeah.
for you.
Yeah, I'm so over all that shit. That's like, yeah, I hate Vegas.
Damn.
I have a
we're
love-hate
we're about to
relationship
go.
with Vegas.
That's why.
Really, when you guys going?
2 weeks.
Don't drink the water in the hotels, bro.
Oh no, I won't.
That's
Nah,
We'll bring
the
our
Henny.
own.
No, we took like a bottle,
Oh,
a Henny
yeah,
bottle.
last time.
That shit was
Yeah,
like,
one time we did.
how much
that.
was that? That shit was like $90.
Nah,
It
didn't
was like a the sample
Yeah.
hennies. They're like this small.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Shit was $90.
yeah.
but didn't we try replacing it?
Fuck no.
No, we can't
No,
replace.
they replace it.
They replaced it, but they put that shit on your tab still.
Yeah.
As soon as you
Like
take
I
it,
dare you to
sensor-
grab another one. That's
Ah.
what they're saying.
They'll
But
put
I thought-
another one.
I thought we went with Alan to the liquor store and he
Yeah, I
brought
thought
another
Oh
we
one.
no,
too.
that was the second time.
Oh.
No, we didn't
Fuck.
replace it. We did
Nah.
not.
No, I think
Oh,
we
but no.
tried though. No,
No, we never
No.
replaced it.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah,
bought
we
another
we just bought
bottle.
it to drink it.
Yeah.
They be fucking you
Fucking
up.
alcoholics.
Yeah, they be fucking you up. So
man.
I'm
But-
done with that. I
But
say that, but then I'm gonna be like, oh, I want to go again.
you're right about that. The fucking if you want to get a bottle, you gotta remember we had a fucking
Yeah, that
Walk-
shit was far
no.
to the CVS.
to
Yeah.
walk. Yeah, you had to walk around everything.
Yeah.
They
Shit
make it
was good.
so
You
difficult
gotta work.
to
Yeah.
get your own
You gotta work
alcohol.
for it.
That's why
You gotta work for it.
Yeah.
Fuck, I had a question for you.
Oh, I got one.
Okay.
So, do you invest at all?
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Always.
so you said you don't like real estate because it's a slow return on investment. So,
Mhm.
like for maybe like the average viewer, what would you say is probably like the best thing to invest in right now that
It's
could
gonna
give you the
sound-
highest
It's gonna sound
rate
so
of
head ass.
investment?
Invest in yourself. First of all, invest in yourself. No, really. Go buy a fucking gym membership. Fucking buy books, buy courses. Cause like you need all that shit. I don't even know if I said it in the mic, but invest in yourself. Buy books, buy courses. Cause you need that shit to like understand where you're going. So like that's the head ass answer.
Yeah.
As far as like your actual money, there's no investment where your money will make money fast by itself. Anytime you invest money, it's gonna be slow, right? The best investments right now, in my opinion, cryptocurrency and inventory for like products. Like I have an Amazon store, right? And I have my friend runs it because he's good at all that shit. I just put money in inventory, and it works because it'll come back like 20-30% within a month, 2 months, 3 months. So if I put like 10 grand there,
It
it'll
adds
come back
up.
as like 13 grand. I just put it back in there and let it keep like cycling. Same with crypto. Crypto is good to invest your money in because long term it's a safe bet. It goes up and down. It gives you heart attacks.
Mhm.
Right. One time I looked at my crypto portfolio. I was down like 35 grand. I was like, ugh, I had a stroke. And then like it bounced back up and I'm like, cool, like a month later. So crypto and just like for me, it's like e-commerce inventory is what I invest my money in primarily right now. Just because it's way faster than real estate.
Yeah, that's good.
And I feel like sometimes you need a lot of money to do real estate.
You don't. You can get into like a real estate, like a flip, right? Like a good flip. I want to say like 10, 20 grand, right? If you go in with other people.
Okay, yeah.
It's just you have to make sure it's a good flip.
Yeah.
So real estate is like, if you know what you're doing, there's so much money to be made. I know dudes that are making like 100 grand per flip. They'll flip a house, they'll make 100 grand easy. But it's that's a little scary for me, right? Because if it's a bad flip, you can also lose money.
You fucked
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah. So I don't know enough about the industry to be like, yeah, let me go do that.
I have another question.
Yeah.
How important is your credit? You have credit, obviously.
hmm
How important is that?
Starting, you need good credit. I would recommend just always having good credit.
But like, so when would you say people should open up a credit card?
18 years old.
Like right away, right?
Get a like those little safety cards where you put $500, but it counts as a credit card. Like you're borrowing against your own $500 because it builds your credit. And then from there, right? Like get a car, apply for an apartment, get more credit cards. Like there's lots of things that go into your credit score. One is like the amount of credit you have. Like right now, I think I have $500,000 of like available credit, which I can
Wow.
just spend.
That's dope as fuck. Because if you wanted to go buy your real estate or your property, like they'll let you.
Yeah, no, because you have
Right?
to pull it into like cash and like do that. So you have to apply for
Alone.
a house loan. Yeah, but yeah, I can get a house for sure. Do I want to? Hell no, that's a responsibility. That's
Yeah.
like that's a commitment. But yeah, credit's super important, and I would recommend getting it as fast as possible. The issue is, these banks are so fucking janky. Like they know kids. If they give kids like a $2,000 credit line, these kids are running through that shit ASAP
Yeah.
Like nothing.
because they have money that's not theirs.
Yeah.
I make the mistake still. Like I have an Amex. It's a platinum card. It's a charge card, so like there's no limit. I just have to pay it at the end of the month. I ran that shit up to like 150 grand in the month before,
Oh my god!
and you don't know because it never declines. So they fucking
So he's like
they fucking
Just
get you.
swiping
just
the whole
fucking
time.
swiping like a motherfucker.
Yeah, because like let's say I go
Just passed it around the
let's
room.
say I go with my boys to
Your
the
turn.
club, right? And like the bill comes like 25 grand. It's like, oh, who's putting the card down? And I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it. Just pay me back. Just Venmo me. And like I'll put it down. And like these fucking guys won't send you the money for weeks, bro. They'll be like, hey, yeah, I got you. And they won't send it for weeks. And you're like, fuck. And your Amex bill comes and you're like, I need to eat this. And you fucking have to pay 100 grand on your Amex card at the end of the month.
Damn.
Damn.
I would have been bugging for that
Yeah,
shit.
for real.
Yeah.
That
So it's
would've-
like,
that's a fade.
it's fucked, bro. It's fucked. So like you
It's
don't
a
know.
fade
You're
on
just
sight.
like, oh, fuck it, whatever. It's fine. Until eventually it hits you. That bill hits you.
Have you ever been in a situation where you had a bug like for money to pay your bill or
Nah,
something?
I think that's one of the cool parts about like this now, right? Like back when I was broke, you let someone borrow money, they're gone
Yeah.
forever. I let one of my boys borrow $1,000 one time. This dude just disappeared from the face of the earth.
What?
Gone.
That's
De-
fucked.
Deleted his Instagram and everything. Gone.
What?
Now it's like with my boys like this. Great example. I bought this off my boy, right? And it's a big amount of money.
Mhm.
He was like, yeah, just send me the money whenever. And then like I was like, cool. And literally I was wearing his shit for the longest time. I could have just dipped. With
Yeah,
them. Like, oh fuck this guy.
It's
But the
trust.
relationship is more
Yeah.
important. When you get to like like that point where you have a lot of money, the relationship is more important than like the actual money.
Yeah.
I would pay like 100 grand to maintain some relationships. If
Mhm.
my friend was like, yo, you owe me 100 grand, I'd be like, fuck it. I'll pay it to maintain a relationship.
Yeah, that is how it is.
So it's weird. When people have money, everyone pays each other back.
So with relationships, a lot of people say like relationships take you places. Do you believe in that too?
Facts. 100%. 100%.
So like where you're at today with did relationships help you get to where you're at?
No, because like the thing is, people will always like, people are like magnets. They stick to the people that are closer to their level.
Mm-hmm.
So like
Yeah.
here's the thing. I love you guys. This is a great fucking podcast. I'm going to the club. I'm not bringing you.
Fuck.
I'm sorry, because I'm not gonna cover the bill. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like we can hang out. We can grab lunch.
we can grab it. But we ain't fucking with the
we
club
can
with
we
each other.
can play basketball. We can do all that.
We could play basketball.
Yeah, we can go hoop. Like, because you guys are cool. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. But like when it comes to that stuff, I'm gonna bring my homies that are gonna like split the bill with me.
Yeah.
If we have people that carry their weight.
Hey, fuck you, man. We're going to a party and we're not inviting you either.
That's fine. But like it's true. So like you'll like stick to the people like that you're around. When I was selling cars, everyone around me made close to the same amount of money, right? Like it's hard to go up. If you look at like friend groups, you'll hardly find a broke person in a rich friend group.
Mm-hmm.
Like unless they're super charismatic or something. But like you rarely find broke people in rich friend groups.
Because aren't your homies like supposed to like always help
like
you?
yeah.
Like,
Or
Yeah.
your circle's always
You are-
supposed.
Well, the conversations are different.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
conversations are different.
Yeah,
like if
way
I'm with
different.
my homies that are like making big money, we're talking about like how can we make more money? How can
Then
we do,
from
like,
your
a-
people from high school.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Where we just talk about like popping music, like
Yeah.
shit that's
Yeah.
happening in our lives. Like, oh, how's your baby? How's your wife?
Memories.
Yeah. But it's not
Yeah.
like, oh, let's build this software that we can sell for $10 million.
Mhm.
Very different conversations. So it just really depends like on what friend group you're in that you calibrate. But I think relationships definitely take you places.
Yeah.
Like if you need a website built, I get that shit built in like a day
Oh, shit.
now because I have people that do that. They know all that shit.
Yeah.
You need
Connections. yeah.
anything. I can get anything done now,
Mm-hmm.
right? And like that's what relationships
Whenever
do.
you need it.
Mhm.
So would you say you're a firm believer in you are who you hang out with?
100%. I made a TikTok. It went viral. It was just me like saying you're like if you hang out with five broke people, you're gonna be the sixth one. If you
Oh,
hang
yeah.
out with five rich people, you're gonna be the sixth one. That's why it's so difficult to break out of the cycle, right? Like when I say I'm proud of you guys, because you grew up kind of like close to me. I don't know if we necessarily had the same. Like I feel like I'm closer to like Nick's like upbringing type thing than you guys, but like I like you made it out. For anyone that like is watching this, you made it out, right? And that's why I'm super fucking proud of you guys. But that's why it's so
Thank you.
difficult
Thank
to
you.
like make it out because when you're broke, all your friends are broke. You're all stuck talking about being broke. Their habits are bad. They're eating like Their habits are bad. They play video. Like, here's a great example. My little brother, love my little brother. When I was 24, I was a millionaire. When he's 24, he lives with his mom. So it's crazy, like how different we are. He's 24 right now. He still lives with my mom. He got a job and he works and stuff. And he's a good kid. But when I was 24, I had 2 cribs. I had a crib in LA. I had a crib in Miami. I was traveling all the time. I didn't have a job anymore. Like we led very different lives. But that's because he stayed here. And like when I go back and I see him, he plays video games. He gets off work. He plays video games, right? Like all day. He'll watch a movie on his iPad, like downloading a new game. He's like, hey, look, I'm building an ant colony. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck about your ant colony.
He fucks up his whole that one thing that he loves the most.
Ant colony.
Bro, but like, it's true. I'm like, or like, I'll wake up. I'll be
I
like,
don't give
hey.
a fuck about your ant colony,
I'm
bro.
like, bro, you want to go to the gym? He's like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna stay here. I'm like, damn, dog. Like, you see the difference in the habits. So it's like, imagine having just 5 of those friends when no one wants to do shit. Like, you're gonna be like, all right, fuck it, I don't have to do that. Whereas like in Miami, all my homies that are like doing well, they're like, oh, I gotta do this today. I'm gonna wake up at 7 a.m. tomorrow. I'm like, I hate waking up early, but I'm not gonna let you beat me. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. So it's like it's almost whoever you're with, you're gonna stick to that level.
Do you think like being young and being in a relationship stops you from getting money?
Hell no. I wish I was in a relationship. I wish I could find a good girl and be in a good relationship, because like I think women build you up. I feel like every time I've like gone, like when I was hustling during that like 2013 to 2018, when I was like 18 to 21 years old, I was dating a girl. She was the nicest girl ever. Yeah, and like she really, like, women will do something.
She was motivating you.
They build you up. Yeah, because I didn't grow up with a lot of encouragement. My mom always told me like, oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna go broke. You're gonna end up on the streets. Whereas I dated this girl and I would tell her my dreams, stupid fucking dreams. I'm gonna be a millionaire. She's like, yeah, you can do it. Like, she was very encouraging.
Mm-hmm.
Or like when I'm not doing things, she's like, oh, go work, go do something right now. Let's go to the gym. Like, it was like all.
She keeps you in check.
Yeah, so
That's
like,
good.
On your toes.
I'm a firm believer that women build you up. Women do something special like that where they build you up. It just gets harder to date when like you have money.
Yeah.
But I'm a firm believer in a relationship. I hope 5 years from now I'm married and I have a kid on the way or something. Like, that's my goal.
I think you will be.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I kind of think the
really,
opposite.
You can do that now if you want to, probably.
Well, it just depends on who you're dating, right?
That's
like
true.
if you date,
But
like,
I feel like when you're, like how you were saying you were going so hard, like how did you even find the right balance for that?
because some girls like you for that. Some girls like, ooh, that's
Your
my
hustle, your ambition.
Yeah,
Like they could deal with not being able to talk to you for a while
Yeah.
you're doing your thing, right?
Yeah, I feel like in the younger generation, right? I'm gonna sound old as hell, but like now girls like need to talk to you. Because I've dated a couple girls like, you didn't text me all day, blah blah blah. I'm like, I'm busy.
Yeah.
I'm busy.
I got
like,
things to do.
I got things to do. You can date a guy that's gonna talk to you all day. That's fine. But like I got stuff to do. And then I've dated girls where we really get along, where it's like I won't text back for an entire day. She'll be cool with it, right? And like I'm big on like I think you still have to set time. Like you have to find time for your relationship if you're gonna be in it, right? Like I dated a girl where I was like, every single week you get a day. Whatever you want to do, we'll do it.
Have you ever dated a girl that that has a drive like you, that makes money too?
Not really.
Nah.
Not
Would you
really.
like that though?
I would. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I've had girls that are like have slid in my DMs and they're like popping. I'm kind of like, oh, you're doing your thing.
Yeah.
But it's hard because like girls like that, you never really align, right? Because like
Yeah.
I got like, it would be amazing if you could, but like I got this to do here and I'm in LA and you're in Miami, and then it's like when I'm in Miami, you're in like New York or something. It's like very difficult to like pin a time down.
No, I mean like you guys stack your bread together. Like, you get me? You guys
Yeah,
both
I know.
invest.
He's saying that
That's what you say.
they're both so busy. Like how you saying, like I'm busy, I have shit to do.
Uh-huh.
If she's the same way, how are they ever gonna like
come
together?
Okay.
They
Yeah.
can't link
Okay.
up.
Make
Well,
time
they
for
can't
each
I
other.
didn't see it like that.
Well, like here's a great example. I'm dating a girl right now,
Mhm.
and she has an OnlyFans and she makes good money on her OnlyFans. She has a great social media following, and like we're good. I enjoy it a lot. Like she'll come like stay with me, and like she'll legit just stack her bread and I'll stack my bread, and she doesn't talk to me for an entire day, and then like at night we're like, cool, let's go to dinner, let's do something. It's a vibe. I love it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So I think women build you up 100%. I think you just have to find the right one.
Mhm.
You can't like if it's a girl that in her headspace is not there, it's not gonna work out if you're trying to do that.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever experienced people expecting handouts from you?
Yeah, all the time.
And how do you like react to that?
This is the biggest thing I fucking hate, bro. When motherfuckers are like, put me on.
Yeah.
Put me on.
Put me on, bro. I swear. If we go through my DMs right now, right? I get like 100 DM requests every single day.
Put me on.
Put me on. Hey, bro, when you gonna put me on? I'm like, what the
Put your.
fuck?
I put myself on.
Put yourself on, yeah.
I put myself on.
there's-
Ain't nobody put me on.
So
Yeah.
like, I hate that. There's so many people. Like everyone expects a handout, and like it's one of those things. It's like a complex. It's like you got so much money, you don't need it. Why can't you give something to me?
Yeah,
Why
just
can't you
share.
help me? I'm less fortunate. I'm like, bro,
You sound
'Cause
like
I
a
work
bit.
for
You
this
sound like a
shit.
female right now.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, you sound like
Yeah.
a girl.
so like people always ask for handouts. I mean, it's part of the game, right? Like imagine, because here's a great example. Like a lot of people want to talk to me now. Like I've had people follow my mom to like DM her. It's fucking weird. They
Wow.
found my mom.
That's
and,
kind of
like,
extra.
so I had to unfollow my mom on Instagram because like people were finding her and like messaging her, and it's like weird. I'm like, I don't want that. Like that's crazy.
Mhm.
So it gets wild, like the amount of handouts and like stuff that people. But at the same time, you do get cool people that ask for handouts, and like you
Mhm.
might do the favor because they're cool.
Yeah, and they might return something later
Yeah,
too. It
So-
builds a good bond like that too.
Mhm.
But like no one in your family has seen you like from when you were a kid to now and be like, hey, remember when you were
My
little?
mom asks for handouts all the time.
Your mom?
She gets them.
So
though.
I mean, but that's your mom.
Yeah, she gets them though.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't really have a big family. I had my mom, my little brother, and like I have relatives here, but we never got close. Like it wasn't like this is dope how you guys are cousins, you live together. You like I don't really have that. So
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, no, I don't really get like because I had like let me have a handout. No,
Oh, okay. Oh.
yeah, it's different for everyone though.
Yeah.
Like that's not.
And I
something-
feel like when it's your family too, you could like actually say if you're losing money and shit. Like
Mhm.
you could actually like say certain shit. You know,
Right.
it's fucking way different
Yeah.
compared to when you're alone and shit. You got mad quiet.
It's been an hour 30.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I think we flew through that like really fast.
Shit, I'll go more. I can
Yeah.
talk. I'll ask you guys questions because I'm actually curious. Like, what are your guys' goals? What do you guys all
Yeah,
see?
I like that.
What are
I
your
like
goals?
that.
What do you guys all see for yourself?
You want to start with me?
Yeah, we'll just.
Oh shit. Goals as far as in like what, like
Mm-hmm.
like financially or
Nah,
just
like this is what I ask everyone: just paint your dream life.
Like what Leo did.
Because
That's a good way of putting it. Paint your dream life.
Yeah, because money is not a real thing. Like paint your dream life if money wasn't a thing.
If money wasn't a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I never heard of that
well,
shit before.
fuck.
Me
See for me, I feel like money has like a big like part in what
Why?
in my dream because I want to be able to, you know, like obviously, like live like
Travel.
fucking travel,
Lavish.
but
Lavish.
drive like fucking the nice ass cars, live in a big ass mansion, have like all this like crazy shit, jewelry, and then at the same time too, I also want to be able to like my dream would be able to pay off my parents' house, buy them a beach house, buy my brother a house, and then also like all my family.
Mm-hmm.
I would want to be able to, the ones that are going to college, pay off their tuition. The ones that my like aunts and uncles pay off their houses. The people that don't have houses that maybe live in apartments, move them into houses. So like it's like really, it's like it's
What
like
about
a really,
for yourself,
nice.
Flo?
yeah, no,
You're nice.
I wanna be able to like take care of like everybody in my life, like and like not even just family, but also like friends. As
Yeah.
far as in like,
Close.
yeah.
So
like,
I was gonna ask you, like
He
you
wants
said,
to
you
be
want,
the man.
you want a mansion, crazy car, jewelry, like all that stuff. Why?
just because like I like it, like me personally, like me,
Mhm.
like I love jewelry. There's like like
What are your
like
What are your
that
three
piece.
favorite pieces?
So this is one of them.
Okay.
Another one is a Goyard chain.
Okay.
Tyga has it. It's custom. It's you know
Okay.
what Goyard is, the
yeah.
pattern. So
Mhm.
it's the links is the Goyard pattern.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last thing would probably be like a ring. I haven't really like thought about it too much, but probably like I know like probably inspiration would be the ring that
My dad has.
his dad had, where it was like a big ass ruby, and then the snake was coming around.
So I'm happy you answered that because most people when they say they want shit like that, they can't answer that question. They're like, I don't know, I just want jewelry.
No, yeah.
It's like
I
you don't-
thought about this
You
so
know,
much.
If you actually want it, if you actually thought about it, then yeah, get it,
Yeah.
100%. Like,
yeah.
what about you?
Would
What's
you- fuck. Mine would be like just the same shit, basically. Keep my people good. And like obviously like to see like my cousin, them, the people around me just grow, you know?
Yeah.
And as myself as an individual just grow more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if money wasn't involved. But
Yeah.
if money was involved, then shit, I would want to fucking all of us to just get it.
No, I feel you. What about you?
Shit, I feel like we all have the same fucking thing, to be honest.
I think you got this is what I think. I think you guys need to do a little more soul searching. Cause I felt the same way. If you go back on my Twitter, I was like, ooh, by the time I'm 24, I'm gonna be a fucking playboy bachelor millionaire. I'm gonna have a fucking penthouse. I'm gonna have a nice ass car. I'm gonna have like this and that. Like and you guys have been to my crib in LA. If you guys go to Miami, you come visit the Miami spot, you can stay there. It's fucking I have room. It's not what I actually wanted. It's not what I actually wanted. Like
What did you want?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Oh.
I had a nice car. It wasn't like a nice car. I had a BMW i8 and I got rid of it. I don't even have a car right now. Cause like, bro, it doesn't make you happy. Like all that stuff is like cool. Doesn't necessarily make you happy. Like it sounds good in theory. You're like, damn, this is gonna be sick. But like actually having it, it's like, what does this do for me? It doesn't really do anything for me. I don't like driving.
Whack.
Yeah, I don't like driving. Like the nice place, I'm probably gonna stay with a nice place because I do like it. I like the design and stuff. But like ultimately, I realized like I just like making cool shit. I like creating ads. I like starting businesses. It's fun to me. Like I'm a fucking geek for that shit. So it's like I just want to do that and like stay out of the way. So I think with you guys, you have to figure out because Julian, I already know with you. Unlike all of them, like you enjoy this kind of stuff because you're the dude that handled all this stuff. The mic, who are you in charge of? Like, did you do the research? You bought the mics. You did this.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I feel like there's some part of you that enjoys stuff like that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So I think
He's always fucked with phones, like iPhones
Yeah.
and shit. He
Like
always knew how to
technology.
jailbreak them and shit, bro.
Technology.
yeah.
Since
So
they're
like,
younger.
if money wasn't a thing, right? You could have everything you want. You're just comfortable. I think like if you had so much money, you didn't know what to do with it in your free time. I think you would just be figuring stuff out like this, or like making things, or like doing stuff like that. Because
Yeah,
that's
like creating.
that's like it seems that's what you like.
brainstorming. He just
Right?
be on point.
Yeah.
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 That's the way I look at it. So it's like if you like all this shit, what the fuck is a fast car gonna do for you?
But go fast.
Go fast, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm
fuck.
saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So I think like that stuff, like
Oh, so kind of like, what's like your dream? Like maybe that doesn't include this. Is that like kind of what you're saying?
yeah, like if you could do something for the rest of your life and just be happy, right? Like if nothing else was an issue, like because
know
the reason
that, dude.
people look for all these outside things is because they think if I have a fast car, girls are gonna like me. If I have a mansion, girls are gonna like me. If I have a fucking this, I'm gonna have a bunch of money. I get to do this, right? Like
yeah.
they look there's an outside reason as to why they want things. And I realized that when I got my car and I started having money, I got my nice ass place. It was just me looking for validation. I just wanted people to be like, damn, he's cool. He got all this shit. But then I realized like, what the fuck does that do for me? Like, it doesn't help my business. If you think I'm cool, that doesn't help me, right? Like,
Yeah.
I could be me and be happier. So I think you have to just find what you like to do.
What do you think, Logan?
I feel
'Cause
like
I kind of see what he's saying too. Like
Mhm.
once you get
yeah.
the ring, the bracelet, all that
You
that
wanna
you
sell-
want, you think you'll feel like, I'm done.
No,
No,
100% no.
no.
I
Like
think
I'm complete.
I think what will really make me feel like that is like I feel like I'm a pretty giving person.
Mm-hmm.
So like on top of like paying for like my family and taking care of them and my friends and all that, I would also want to like give shit away, like help out
That's
families
fucking
in
cool.
need.
Yeah.
And then on top of that too, like probably like a little like dream job or whatever. Fuck, what's my voice cracking? But probably like making movies.
That'd be a vibe. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what you were talking
Bro.
about.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's what drives you in reality. Like right now, all the stuff sounds cool until you get it, and then it's like, because that's why like a bunch of rich people kill themselves. It's because they
that's
got
what
real dark.
I
But like
heard
that's
that.
why a bunch of rich people kill themselves. It's because like they get there, and they're like, fuck.
It's nothing with
That's
Only
what
at
I
the
wanted
top.
too.
Because I
Yeah.
had a period in my life like a year ago, where because I went from posting a bunch of girls and like traveling with a bunch of girls, flying a bunch of girls to different places, and like that was my entire thing, like a whole lifestyle content thing, little wannabe damn Bilzerian type shit. And I came to a point in my life where I was kind of like, am I really happy? Like, am I happy, or am I just doing this? Why am I doing this? Right? Like, this doesn't make me happy anymore. And I had to like do some rediscovery because it was like really sad. I was just sitting there. I was kind of like, I have all this shit and I'm still sad. And it makes you sadder because it's like when you're broke and you're sad, you can blame your sadness on things.
But when you're rich,
Yeah,
and
that's
you
true.
don't have
Wow.
shit,
Like, cause
yeah.
when you're broke and you're sad, you can be like, fuck, I have bills to pay. I don't have this. I don't have that. I don't have this. When you're rich and you have everything and you're sad, you're like, why do I feel like this? It's a more serious issue because like, you're like, that's why rich people are like, why am I sad? I have everything, and they kill themselves. It's so sad, bro. But like, it's true. So when you're broke, you have something to blame your sadness on. When you're rich, you don't. And if you can find something you love, right? Like, I feel it grounds you.
Yeah.
It grounds you. Like, I love Elon Musk. He's super rich. Elon Musk, if he had to choose between sex and like building Teslas, he'd be like, give me Teslas. I want to make robots and shit. Like, that's how much he loves that shit.
He's making a robot, actually.
Yeah.
I saw the Tesla robot.
Like,
Yeah.
That's
he loves that shit. He loves it. But like, that's what drives like people to win.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's what keeps you going.
I feel like that's why he's so great too, is because he actually really loves what he's doing.
Exactly.
And do you feel like later too, if people have kids, they'll want to do it for them too? Like,
What do you mean?
like it's not just, you're not living for yourself anymore, you know? Like,
Yeah, but like when money's not a thing and your kids are taken care of, like, I've seen this. Poverty breeds ignorance.
mm-hmm.
When you have to struggle and like worry about bills, your kids grow up like with that mindset, that like poverty mindset, that poor mindset, that broke mindset.
Yeah.
Because growing up, I was always like, fuck, there's not enough money to go around. Like, my mom's still this way. Like, she's kind of like greedy. She won't tip people and shit. I'm like, you're being a stingy Asian lady. Go fucking tip the lady. Like, yeah. But in her head, she grew up in like the Philippines where they're all fucking fighting for food and shit. So it's like, if I tip her, I'm not going to have any more money. That's what goes on in her head. And then poverty breeds that, like, greediness, selfishness. Because all the rich people I know, none of them are like, oop, I'm not going to tip this guy.
Yeah.
Like, they all tip good. They all give money to charity. They all do these things because, like, once you're rich and you have like an abundant mindset, you don't care. Like, you don't ever think you're gonna go broke. So when you have kids and you're raising your kids with this mindset of like a poverty mindset, they grow up and they repeat the cycle. All the rich people I know, they don't spoil their kids, or at least the good ones. They don't spoil their kids, but like they allow them to discover their passions. Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
I have
that's true.
That
one of
is very
my
true.
friends, business partners, he does not spoil his kids. He doesn't give his kids money. He doesn't give them whatever he wants. But whenever they want to try something, hey, I want to try music, he'll buy them something for that so they can like pursue it. And they'll see if they like it, and if they like it, he'll give them more shit for that.
That's
That's
pretty
dope.
dope.
I
yeah.
like that.
That's
Yeah.
a good idea
Yeah,
right there.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's how you should do
Just
it.
giving them opportunities.
Yep.
So find what they like.
Yeah,
It's beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Danny, what would you say? Because we kind
I
of skipped
think-
you.
I think without money, I would love to pursue music, not necessarily as an artist, but like definitely like making beats or
Something in the music world.
like,
Like
huh?
yeah,
producing or engineering, any of
producing.
that stuff.
Yeah,
That's a vibe, bro.
maybe even making music, but or either sports too. Like, I love basketball and I love like just playing basketball all the time.
So that's why I asked you guys that question, because it's like, I feel like it's so important to know what you like to do.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's the stuff that's going to keep you happy even when you have everything and material. That's why rich people say money doesn't buy happiness, because it doesn't. Like, that's the stuff that buys happiness.
Yeah,
That's the stuff that buys
Mhm.
happiness.
you're right.
That's good.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Got another one too.
What do you think you would do if, like, well, let's just go from you. What would you do, like, if money wasn't like your first priority? to
Bro, I'm
make?
literally figuring that out. So, like, the same question I asked you guys, I asked myself. And I do everything. I love basketball too. I'm never going to be a professional basketball player, so I'm
Yeah.
not doing that. I love music. I got like 50,000 streams on Spotify. Just me rapping and shit. Literally. Literally. I rap. Yeah. I rap. I make music. I was in a movie. Like I started in a movie like two weeks ago. We filmed. It's going to come out in like 2022. So I'm just trying everything, bro. I honestly, like, there's no limits to like the life you live. Shit. I could be the next Brad Pitt in 5 years. I could be the next fucking Drake in 5 years.
The sky's the limit.
The sky's the limit. Like I'll literally just do everything and see what works, see what clicks, see what I enjoy. Cause like ultimately that's how I'm gonna find what I'm passionate about and what I want to do. So I just honestly, it's a video game, bro. I beat the game already. I'm just doing like the side quest now. I'm like playing it again. I'm doing like the little side missions. The side missions.
The Easter egg.
He's in special ops.
And his music isn't trash.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that it's not trash.
Mm-hmm.
Because I listened to it. I wouldn't even have said it's not trash if I thought it was trash.
Yeah. So I mean, I feel like I got a good amount of streams. So like, hopefully it's good. People listen to it. It's not
50,000. Shit.
Yeah.
Someone thinks it's good.
Yeah.
So, just one person.
It's me.
It's just me playing over and over again.
Streamed it 50,000 times.
This shit's playing in the car right now.
Repeat.
Yeah, bro. But like, I'm doing everything. I'm doing everything and just like living my life. I'm staying out of trouble.
If you could have like I know how you said you could live with your friends. Would you rather live with your friends or alone?
It just depends. If my friends were like you guys, where we had like a similar thing where we were doing together, I'd be like, yo, let me live with my friends, right? But if my friends were like my little brother, I can't live with my little brother. I would never be able to do it because I'd be like, damn, he's being lazy. Like, it's my excuse to be lazy. Yeah. So it just depends on what it is. This situation you guys have now is fucking amazing. If it was like two guys in here and then two guys were in there like watching TV, I'd be like, okay, like these two should move out and like do their thing and like those two should stay here and do their thing. But like you guys all have something
on the same page.
You guys are doing something together, like it aligns, right? Yeah. Like it's beautiful, bro. If I could have this situation, I would take this situation.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you, man.
So if say like your high school friends wanted to start something with you, obviously you guys have that connection still, right? And they had no money, would you move them into a place and they wanted to pursue like content?
So we've done this already. Literally. When I first started making money, my best friend had just graduated college. So I was like, bro, fuck getting a job. You have a college degree, come work for me. So my best friend from high school literally came to work for me. He worked for me for about a year, and it just wasn't a good fit. Right? Because like when I work, I'm like, it's not friend Rene, it's like work Rene.
Yeah.
So like he just didn't necessarily have that drive that I had to do shit. Where I was always on like, let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like he didn't like it, and like it was ruining our relationship. Because like he'd be like,
you
don't talk.
Butthurt. Yeah.
He didn't get butthurt. Like we're still friends. We're better friends now. But he was like, don't talk to me like that. I'm like, bro, I'm talking to you as your boss, not your fucking homie right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah, you need to do it right.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we have an even better relationship now.
Yeah,
that
that's
like
good.
now that he doesn't work for me anymore.
And at least you tried it. You can never say you didn't.
So I think I'm big on, like, if my little brother wanted to do something, like prove that you want it, and if I see that you want it, then we'll fucking do it.
I'll fund it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try and like change anyone.
You have to show that you want it first.
Yeah, if I see someone that wants it and like they're really doing it, I'm like, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah.
So that's the way I see it.
So you're really big on mindsets too.
Yeah, bro. It's all mindset. Like this entire thing is like all mindset. It's all mindset. That's why like I love Nick, because like Nick is doing his own thing, but he's fucking hungry to do something.
Yeah, that's why I like him a lot too.
Yeah, same with you guys. I like you guys because you have like that in you, right? Like you do this, you do all your other stuff. Like it's I love that about people. That's really all you need to like win in life. You just need that.
Just to be stuck on go.
Yeah.
Always trying to do something.
Well, it's not even go. It's just like, if you want to do it, you could do it. Like, I don't know. I have Kobe as my background for my thing, because like he was just so passionate. He just wanted to do his shit.
Yeah.
I got the Kobe tattoo because like he just wanted to win, bro. Like that was his life, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
Mama mentality.
That's crazy. I just saw something on it, and they were talking about him on Joe Rogan, and they said like Kobe was almost like a psychotic like winner. Like he was so obsessed with winning that it's like it's a whole nother level. Like it's insane.
Yeah, bro. And it's like
he would never like see his wife and kids like during the season and stuff like that. He would just always be in the gym.
Yeah.
Vacations, nothing. Like while he was like an active career.
He just wanted to win, bro. That's like the big thing. So like when I see that in people, I'm like, cool. I like them.
I want to win too. Like that.
Yeah, bro. It's different. But you gotta sacrifice for it. Like most people want to win, they don't want to sacrifice.
So
Right?
how do you get them to like to start? You know, it's time to start sacrificing. Because
you
I feel
don't,
like
though.
there's a gang of people that probably are like you know, like, oh, I do want to win, I want to do this, but like really they're not doing shit.
And some people
Yeah.
feel like like sacrificing like certain things too. Like, do they need to sacrifice a girl, like their friends that are around?
I tweeted
you know?
something. I was like, give me anyone that's young, that's like young and hungry, driven and hungry. I'll make them rich. That's the truth though. Like all you need to get rich is be driven and hungry. Cause like life is this thing where you just, if you keep beating it up, like eventually it's like, all right, fuck you, and here's your money, here's your fame, whatever you want. You just gotta fucking work for it. Like, you know who I have huge respect for, and people might not like it? Jake Paul. I respect Jake Paul. That motherfucker's fighting people, and like
Yeah.
he takes
Yeah.
it seriously. Like he actually likes it, so he takes it seriously. It's not like a clout chasing thing.
Yeah,
So-
like he's actually training
He's
and
working
doing
for
all
it.
of the work.
Yeah.
All the hard work that comes with that sport.
Exactly. And it's like, fucking do it. People are like, oh, he's annoying though. It's like, so he's working harder than you are.
Yeah.
I can guarantee that because like my friend trained his brother, and they would run like 6 miles like twice a week.
Shit.
It's like, and I see people all the time that are just lazy, that don't do anything, criticizing people that are actually doing stuff. But if you want to
Mhm.
win, you'll put the work in.
Yeah.
You'll wake up earlier. You'll go to sleep later. You'll sacrifice a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah. Jake Paul was like sacrificing his fame and his likeness for like fucking with Mayweather. And,
Yeah,
like,
or
doing
shit
that
like
shit,
that.
but
Or
he was
even-
still going up.
Even just like boxing is kind of scary too, because like if he gets knocked out, like kind of
He's gonna
Yeah.
become a meme.
Yeah.
he's a meme. His rep is like all the shit he's talked is just over. So he's kind of really working for that shit too.
But yeah, he's working, bro. Like I respect the work. When people put that work in, it's like, it's great. It's
Yeah.
good. So
Super good.
I think all you need, honestly, is that work, and like you can do anything with that.
Mm-hmm.
So when people say they want it, do you majority of people, do you think they actually do?
Hell no. They want what's associated with. I dated this girl. She wanted to be an artist. I am gonna diss her because she sucked. But she wanted like the good parts of being an artist. Like she was like, I want to be an artist. I'm like, cool. Like, how come you haven't dropped music in 2 months? And she like had no answers for me. She's like, it's not hard. It's a creative process. I'm like, bitch, you sent me like 8 songs. You haven't dropped any single one of them.
And they hate when you point that out. to
Yeah,
them,
and
huh?
she's like, oh my god, you don't respect my art. I'm like-
constructive.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't
constructive
want it. You
criticism.
want to be the most popular girl in the room. That's what you want. You don't do it because you love music. You don't want to be a successful musician. You want to be guys want to be rappers because they think they're going to get like money and bitches. It's like, bro, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. Do it for the fucking music. Like if you want to be a good rapper, because there's a bunch of people that just drop fucking music and like they don't care what happens and they pop off eventually.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And they run away right after that. They got
But
their money and they rap game.
But it's
and
true
they're
though.
out.
Like if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, it's never gonna work, or you're never gonna be motivated. Like when you guys do this podcast because you like it. You started this because you liked it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
You get to fuck around with your homies and do this, but you like it. That's why you're still doing it,
Mhm.
right? Like, I like some days you might be like, I don't feel like doing it today, but you still do it and it's fun, right? But if you were doing this to become the next Joe Rogan, you would have quit after 4 episodes. If I was like, oh, we're not Joe Rogan yet, we quit. But like you're doing it because it's fun and like you saw some traction. Now you're just gonna keep with it.
You just keep going. Yep. That's
So,
true.
If you do it for the right reasons and not the wrong reasons, if you're doing it because you love something or you genuinely want it, it's different than doing something because of an ulterior motive,
Yeah.
right? Like you're not doing this podcast to fucking buy a mansion, buy a fast car. That might happen because you're doing it because you like the podcast, but that's not the sole reason you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I have a like thing I would like you to say. So like to a young entrepreneur out
Mhm.
there, what is the best advice you could give them?
Literally invest in yourself. But like I say that all the time. Like he hates it. He's like, this fucking guy selling his fucking course on my podcast. This fucking infomercial guy. But it's true though. Like if you're young and you learn as much as possible, you're gonna be unstoppable, bro. You're gonna be unstoppable. People don't invest in themselves though. Like I have money already, right? And I still try and read a lot. Like every single thing that comes out, I try and read so much. I just ordered books today on Amazon. I literally go to the gym every single day. I will some days I'll wake up early if I need to take a meeting, right? Like I'm still like investing in myself even though I don't have to anymore because I know that's the only way to level up. And no one knows everything. No one knows everything. So like the more you invest in yourself, the more you learn, the better. Because if I knew what I knew now when I was 18, bro, I would have fucked it up like way earlier.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you need to learn shit. You need to learn shit. That's the most important thing.
So do you think college is worth it?
Hell no. Hell no. It's only worth it if that's your passion. Like if you want
that's
to
what
be
you like.
if you want to be a doctor, go to college. You want to be a lawyer, go to college. You want to be an engineer, go to college. If you want to like, I don't know, make a podcast, why the fuck would you be in college?
Yeah.
For what? Are you guys in college right now?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Love it. Did you guys graduate?
High
High
school.
High school or college?
College.
No.
No.
We
Love it.
finished.
I
Or
love
we
it.
finished like stopped early.
Love it because you're doing this and this is working. I have a friend and she does OnlyFans. She's making fucking more money than a doctor. She's still in college. I'm like, and she can't give me one good reason why she's in college. She's making so much money. I'm like, why are you still in college? She's like, I don't know. Like, she has no reason. I'm like, you're making money already. You enjoy this more than a job. So
Why? She still works her job?
no, she doesn't have a job.
Oh.
She does
does
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh.
OnlyFans is her job.
But she still
Oh.
goes to college is
I was
what
about
he's
to say.
saying.
Yeah,
Why'd
but
she
it's
have
like
that
it's
side
like
job?
it's worth it if your goal is to like get a career
Mhm.
that you like. If your passion is being a vet or something, like yeah, go to college. Your goal is to make money. Fuck college. Why would you do that?
You don't need it.
You
Is
don't
that-
need it at all. Yeah,
That's what you're saying?
yeah. Not if you just want to make money. No.
So do you believe studying a trade is better than just going to regular
Learn-
college?
Yes, learn a skill,
Yeah.
any skill. And the coolest shit is you can learn everything on like YouTube now. Like how did you learn
YouTube.
about all this shit?
Yeah,
YouTube.
Yeah. Everything
learn
YouTube.
But
everything.
yeah,
on
you could
YouTube.
also pay to go to school to learn shit like that too. Like,
But here's the
but
thing.
I'm not.
though, like,
I'm saying I'd rather learn it on YouTube. But I'm saying that's like another.
it's not true though, because it changed. Like shit changes so much. My assistant that I had for a while, she fucking she has a degree in marketing, so she came to work for me. I'm like, hey, do you know how to do this? No. Do you know how to do this? No. It's like, what did you learn in marketing school? And she's like, oh, I learned about like this. I'm like, no one's done that in like 10 years.
Mhm.
It's all the old shit.
It's all the old shit. Yeah.
And sometimes they'll put you in a field that not even has to do with your
The
fucking
degree.
goal. Yeah.
your degree.
Yeah, so it's like I love YouTube because it changes every single day. You learn the newest shit, right?
Yeah.
Because I guarantee next year they're gonna have a new mic, and you're gonna have to learn new things about this mic or this new little thing right here. Like you're gonna have to
Yeah.
learn new shit
Yeah.
about it, bro.
Yeah.
If you go to college, they probably have one from like 1999. Like this is what it does.
He's gonna start being a producer. You
Some
see him in
old
the
shit.
studio.
Yeah. So I love like the internet now because everything is available on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I love that too. That's why I feel like there's no excuse. Like I don't know how to do something.
There's no
Because
excuse.
you could literally search it up and it's
How to cook.
there's a 5
Yeah.
minutes. You could learn how to cook on YouTube.
Side note,
like,
I don't know why I just thought. You guys get laid a lot because of this podcast.
Yeah.
He's like,
The
yeah.
YouTube channel probably.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what got us.
Because that's
Bro,
where we started
yeah,
posting like the vlogs.
Because we were talking about it earlier. You guys have fucking this crazy female audience. It's so interesting. You guys are like a boy band.
We
you
don't
guys are
even know how we got
yeah.
that.
It was just Twitter and then TikTok.
Yeah, because I've had multiple occasions where girls are like, wait, you know those guys? I'm like, what? How do you know these guys? Like, we love them on YouTube.
Yeah, we were just doing YouTube shit. We weren't even.
Yeah.
We were throwing parties.
If you guys had to
Yeah.
classify yourself, we talked about it earlier. I feel like he's the funny one in the boy band. He's the funny one. You're the cute one. You're the, which one would you be? I don't know you well enough.
The fuck boy.
The fuck boy, the bad boy. You're the bad boy.
The bad
Yeah,
boy.
the bad boy.
You're the bad boy.
Yeah.
Which one would you be?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't
Are you the
know.
shy one?
No,
I don't think I'm the shy one.
He's not the shy one.
Which one would he be? You guys know him better than I do.
The tall one?
Tall one.
The tall one.
The tall for no reason. Like
Nah.
that. Nah, he's tall as fuck.
Like who would you guys say? I don't want to break up your boy band, but like who would you say is like your Justin Timberlake?
I don't think we have a Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake from NSYNC.
Who would you say your Harry Styles is?
Trying
I
to
would
break it up.
say
Yeah, he's trying to break it up just by saying that.
No, I love this. I love this
I
dynamic.
don't.
Alvin? What are you
I
gonna say?
don't fucking know.
I would say like one of these two.
One of them.
Logan or Julian.
Cute.
Yeah. Like the cuties.
The cuties.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
cuties.
I see that.
think we all got something.
No, you guys have a good dynamic. That's why I'm saying I'm jealous of the situation
Yeah.
that you guys got.
Yeah,
Well, I
because I
think-
feel like it all works.
Yeah, it
like
all
I feel like we're all like kind of similar, but like kind of like very
That's what
different.
I was telling him. I was like,
You
we
guys
got
vibe,
we
yeah.
got really similar personalities, but like kind of like different variants of it.
Yeah, so it's kind of like when it's
Yeah.
together and we go out and all that with
We're
like
unstoppable.
girls. Yeah, it's pretty unstoppable.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
we're
so
not even
crazy.
a chick magnet. We're like
I want to
we're
hang out with
breeding
you
them.
guys.
We
wanna
could
hang
do
out with
it.
you.
Like,
We
if-
could do it.
We
If
can
there's a
handle it.
girl that one of us wants, the other three could like push it.
Yeah,
Like
it's happened many
That's
times.
so crazy. What do you guys do? What are the strat? Put me on game. Like I want to learn
Have
this
you
stuff.
have you seen A Beautiful Mind?
No.
No, we
What
do
is it?
that. No.
What is that?
stupid.
What is that?
It's so say you seen that movie?
No,
is
but
it?
it just sounds corny.
Yeah,
Wait,
nah.
okay. I want to hear it.
So you explain it. You're probably better.
I don't. I'm pretty sure it's to where there's 10. If there's a group of like 10 girls and one pretty one, like you show like all the 9 friends attention except for the pretty one. That is that kind of how it is?
Yeah, and then also too, it was so say there's like 5 guys and then 5 girls, and then there's one girl that all the guys want. So the 4 guys go after that one girl, and then you would go after one of the 4 girls,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
and then that girl will be attracted to you because she'll be like, "How come he didn't come after me?" And he went after someone else.
Yeah, that's
So
like,
we'll do like that. We do that on the
I
regular.
love hearing this shit, bro. I cannot talk to girls for shit.
Really?
So like I
Really?
love hearing this shit.
or like
yeah.
wingman shit.
yeah, like
That
we're,
shit's good.
any
Well, I
one
just-
of
that
us
shit's
could be a
real good.
wingman.
I just
too.
love hearing
Yeah.
like what guys do.
That's what I like about all of us. Any
Wingman.
one of us can be a wingman. Like
Yeah.
any single one of us. Like if
Right.
we want that girl, like I'll be like, all right, we're gonna get it. You're gonna get her. I promise you. Watch.
Yeah,
You're
Yeah.
gonna-
I could say I've been a great wingman
Yeah.
a few times.
'Cause-
I'll put that under.
Yeah,
my
he
belt.
has.
I
Yes.
have. I
See,
have.
my
has
friends are
been a
fuck
good
faces.
wingman.
They're like, oh, you want that girl? That's the one I want too.
Oh,
And it's like, oh,
It-
shit.
it's never happened.
I
with
don't.
us.
That's never happened.
If anything, it'll be like I would say kind of like whoever.
You go first. I go second.
whoever she's feeling.
Yeah, whoever
Yeah.
she's feeling. If like
Yeah.
maybe like say like them two are feeling a girl, it's like all right, whoever she feels first then.
yeah,
Yeah.
or if they both think she's cute, it'd be like, all right, fuck it, go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It'll usually
Alright.
be like that. Like you know what?
Yeah,
I'll get the
go-
next one.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Damn, bro. That's like, I don't know. I can't imagine that. That's like, you guys are like the ideal fucking team. You're like the Power
Yeah.
Rangers. You're not even a boy band, bro. You're the Power Rangers. You're the fucking Power Rangers.
It's just so different, but so the same.
Yeah. Well, that's
Like,
the,
it
you
just
guys have,
pans
you,
out.
you have a beautiful fucking engine. Like, I don't know. It's good. This is your money
And
machine, bro.
it's cool as fuck too because like it's dope how we all grew up with each other, so we
Mhm.
all like know
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
the
there's,
fuck
like-
we like, what girls we
Have
like.
your periods like synchronized yet? Like, you know how girls synchronize periods?
Yeah.
Like-
Shit, if we
What?
did have
What the
periods,
fuck
it would be sync.
What, like when you
Really?
play basketball, are you guys fucking it's like read my mind, like
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
screen,
For the
like,
most part, yeah.
Yeah, we are. We are.
That's fucking crazy.
What do you mean synchronized periods?
like?
He said that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know how
what-
girls synchronize periods?
No, I.
You've never heard about
You've
this,
never
bro.
heard that?
No, I haven't heard.
Bro,
that.
what?
I'm sorry.
So when girls spend a lot of time together, like what happens is their periods start to synchronize. So like let's say her period's like 2 weeks, and then like this other girl's period's like 2 weeks later, right? If they hang out together for a long enough time, like they're just together and around so much, their periods synchronize.
They'll start at the
That's
same time
crazy.
and
Bro.
at the same
Fucking
time.
weird.
Yeah, they're like werewolves, or like, you know, like werewolves.
Werewolves?
You know, werewolves, like during the full moon, like they just
They'll
like kinda-
howl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like these girls will just start periods at the same time, bro. It's like what the I don't know how. There's probably
Like they
some,
fall in love with each other.
there's probably some
Like
science
that.
behind it, but like I don't know how it
Yeah,
works. But that's
yeah.
crazy. So you guys are like kind of like that, but like guy version.
Yeah, we tie
Yeah,
each
we-
other's dicks together and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We always take dumps at the same time.
Have you guys seen each other's dicks?
I don't give a fuck.
Have you seen his?
Yeah, I
seen
would
I'll
say
wait.
probably.
So everyone's seen his.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen
Yeah.
both of theirs.
Okay.
Logan saw my shit on FaceTime
Hey, what the fuck?
by
Oh,
accident.
my
God. by
He
accident.
called
FaceTime
me.
you like this?
No, exactly.
FaceTime
He
like
called
this,
me.
how
He
cute.
called me, and I'm with like family and shit. And I
No,
and I'm
you called
opening-
me.
No, you had called. Oh,
No,
They're like, you call me? No, you call me.
I don't know.
No, you. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I called him and he answers it, and I think I was doing homework, and I look over, and there's a fucking penis on the screen.
It's because You know what happened? So this guy calls me while I was running to take a shit. Like my stomach hurt bad. So I'm running with the phone like this. I must have flipped the camera, and I'm talking to him, and I sit down on the toilet to like use the bathroom, and I go like this. Oh, and then I look. I hear him on the phone. He goes, "Oh, what the fuck?" And I look, and it's my dick all on the fucking camera.
That's the fucking dick and balls.
I was like, no, dude.
You know I had to screenshot that.
You know I had a screenshot.
I told him, hey, flip it back. But like we've all seen each other's like ass, balls, some asshole.
Shit.
I will pop.
Yeah. Seen out my mouth. Into my asshole, out my mouth. Into Julian's eyes.
Because there was this one time, I don't know.
Bro, I wanted to fuck this guy up so
Dude,
bad. He got me
was
mad.
so
He
mad.
got me mad.
Bro,
So
it was
he
so
was-
funny though.
He was like in like a yoga position, like
Yeah.
doggy style.
I'm looking
type
at my
shit.
fucking
He's
phone.
looking at
like
his phone,
stretching his back.
stretching his
Yeah, I'm
back.
stretching though.
And I'm right behind him, and I don't know why, but I like pulled
Who
his
told
pants
him?
down, and his ass cheeks were like spread wide
Bro,
open.
my
And his
fucking ass is open.
His underwear came with it.
And it came down with it. So my asshole's open and gets a clog of air in it. So I automatically get up like, ooh. And then I told him, I was like, you saw Julian, I bet, huh? You saw him through my mouth? Out my
I was
asshole?
telling him, I was like, yeah, I was looking at your text
Yeah.
messages.
Oh, yeah. That
He
he
was
was
on
reading
his
my
phone.
he was reading my text messages to my mouth.
And this guy,
I was
died.
I was behind just right here.
Yeah.
Like,
And he seen
we were
it.
all on the floor and I'm just laying there. And I see his asshole.
Yeah, he was like, bro, you seen his asshole.
but it was like spread open, like wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that shit was
bro.
crazy.
He,
my God.
he
Like-
looks back in a doggy position.
Yeah.
And he's like,
I'm like, what the fuck?
he's like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Yeah. And I fucking pulled up my shit and then we started arguing and shit.
We started wrestling.
Yeah.
He's trying to take off my pants. I'm
Yeah,
trying to take off
That
his.
shit was funny.
Yeah, we ended up fucking that night.
One of the best nights I've had.
Shit, no regrets.
Nah, so then that night I sent him a picture of mine.
Yeah.
Equal it, make it fair.
Yeah, I still got it.
Yeah, I was in the same position.
You guys like, so with a girl, this is the rated R. Since we're at the end of the podcast, we're gonna just go rated R.
Cool.
You guys ever like hitting a girl doggy style and like you just look at her asshole?
Yeah, all the
Yeah,
time.
of
all
course.
the
You
time.
just, but like you just like pause, like not pause, but like you just look at it and
You're
you're
just
just
like, that's
you're
really
like,
an
yeah,
asshole.
you're like you're just looking at it, you're like, damn, that's crazy. That's just there, like.
Yeah, it's
It's just
funny.
an
It's so funny. And like
He was
It's not fun. I
like
don't know.
assholes like
You eat ass?
Nah, bro.
You
No.
don't eat ass?
Hell no. I stay away from the butt. That's an exit, not an entrance. That's an exit. I've done like, and then here's the thing, like, I was a rich dude. Rich dudes are into weird shit. I've done some weird shit. I've stayed away from the ass. Like,
wow.
I've stayed away from that. Do you guys eat ass?
I
Yeah.
do, personally.
Yeah.
What does it taste like?
Bomb.
The back of your hand.
Ass.
Like shit. No.
Like shit, yeah.
Well, when they get fresh out the shower,
only
it
out
tastes
the
like
shower.
nothing.
Yeah, only out the shower.
Nah,
when they're-
bro. Like, what if there's a bitch that doesn't spread her ass cheeks in the shower? So like, it's still like some
You
stuff
know,
there?
you see it then. You call it out. Ugh, bitch, you forget to wipe.
It tastes like soggy
Oh
bread.
hell no!
Ugh. It tastes like the corn from
You
last week.
definitely
shit.
tasted.
What the fuck?
You tasted
shit.
Someone tasted shit.
Ew,
No, I
bro.
haven't.
Ew.
Why you
I'm
crying,
into
cuz?
that.
I mean, I've tasted period blood. Where I'm kind of like, I go down, I'm like, fuck.
You
Fuck.
tasted period blood?
On
Yeah.
accident or what?
Yeah,
I
I'm not like,
haven't.
oh, bitch, this looks delicious, bloody pussy. Like,
He's like, oh, ketchup.
like no, like I was like, fuck it. It's real dark, you know. You're dark, you're a little bit drunk. You're
Yeah.
like, fuck it. You go and like you're like, oh, this something is wrong. Like this bitch is real wet. Like I must be doing a great job. You go up.
He's
and,
getting
like,
a gulp of
you
fucking
go up
blood.
and you look like a vampire. You're like, oh shit, that's happened before. We've had a couple of those. You guys have never experienced that.
Nah, not
Yeah,
I haven't.
Yeah.
I think if
know
I
when
think
she's on the
no,
pussy,
I
on the
think yeah,
period.
I know who she's on her pussy.
I know when she has a pussy.
Oh my god.
You've never ate a girl out while she's on her period?
No, you have?
You have?
Hell yeah.
Wow, and you enjoyed
Are
it?
you serious?
Well, you did it on purpose?
Yeah, I did on purpose. I mean, I don't care.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
You
I mean,
have?
like, I won't.
I have.
I won't.
Like,
I
but
won't do it when. Oh, go on.
but
haven't.
there was never blood though.
Coming
Yeah.
out?
They'll be like, "Oh, I'm on my period." And I'm
Oh,
like,
but I'm spotting or some shit.
Yeah. Usually it's light. I don't like.
Yeah.
I won't do it if it's like fucking like, which I don't. Think,
Oh,
I don't know how
yeah.
periods work. but-
It's like you catch it at like the beginning or like the end of it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like a cycle. Yeah.
I
so-
haven't. I haven't.
It's like when you're getting a girl pregnant, you get like, you
The
know.
ovulation.
Yeah.
Like when you guys go on dates and a girl's like, "Oh, I'm on my period," are you kind of like, "Okay, cool," or are you like,
I don't.
I split the tab.
you split this? Like damn, it's crazy. Like I'm saving right now.
That's crazy.
Damn, that's crazy. I'm saving right now.
But your head works though. I'd be like,
Yup.
That's like a weird thing though. I don't like asking for head. It's weird to me. Like I don't know. I feel like it's like intrusive.
Sometimes
I feel like
you
she'll
need it.
enjoy it less if I have to ask for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
100%.
Cause like when she just does it, you're like, this is the best. Cause like she's doing this out of her like
Yeah.
her.
I know. When she's like, let me suck your dick. I'm like, oh, fucking handle.
On the handle.
I said handle.
Yeah, go ahead.
Handle.
That's
Go ahead.
fucking hilarious.
So you say you did some crazy shit.
Yeah.
What kind of crazy shit? What's the crazy
Ah.
shit?
I mean,
Like
I don't-
crazy
there's a
is-
Like
lot,
pissed
bro.
on?
Like Nick,
There's a-
he
Okay,
said he
what-
took
what
some
is he-
pictures. What is he? Fuck, I forgot what he did. What he said on the podcast.
Like some Odell Beckham, like when he would have the girls just shit.
Oh, see, that's
Oh.
like that's next level.
That's-
I don't do
yeah.
that.
Oh.
that's not freaky.
That's
That's, just
nasty.
disgusting.
So he's done
Yeah.
shit like that where like he's
Yeah,
like, girl
you
shit
didn't
on
hear
me.
about that?
That's what a girl
You didn't hear
said.
about that?
shit on my chest.
Well, like we
Yeah.
don't have conversation. We're not
What?
like, hey, bro,
Odell
hey, a girl
Beckham
ever
like-
shit on your chest?
No,
Yeah.
not Nick. Not Nick.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah,
no.
Odell-
Odell Beckham Jr. The
he
football
likes
player?
that shit.
Supposedly,
it was
a
a thing.
girl came
Yeah.
out and said, "Oh, Odell Beckham wanted me to shit on."
I
him."
feel like rich dudes just like
Nah.
weird shit because like they like to.
change, like,
like-
switch shit up.
Yeah, they're like, damn, I've done everything. I want to try more stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, but like no, because like I've met girls and like they have like girls. So one girl was like, one guy wanted me to fuck him with a strap on. I'm like, what the fuck? There was another one. One girl was like, so like there was this guy. He was kind of old, but like I still did it because he gave me money. But like he didn't want to fuck me or anything. He just wanted me to step on his dick. I'm like,
Dude,
what the
dude,
fuck?
I'm like,
But like with different shoes on. So like she was like, he would make me put shoes on. and,
That's
like,
chill.
yeah, and like
I'll
step on
do
his
it.
dick. Yeah,
I'll
there's-
step
boy,
on
you'll
his
get-
dick.
I'll step on your dick, pay me money.
Should I do
But
the moonwalk on the
it's
dick?
like, it's like, but like it's weird shit like that. Like I don't do weird shit like that. I do like
jerk.
I feel like that's unusual. That's like some like weird like
yeah, that's like harming
sadistic.
yourself.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
you seen like when the girls will like punch like the guy's balls?
What the that
whoa.
hurts.
No, yeah,
they
like-
do that.
Like you've never like it's never came across like on Twitter and stuff.
No,
Where, like
bro.
they'll like tie like the balls up. And then, like,
Oh,
literally,
show
like,
us the
I'm like,
video
oh.
you showed me was bullshit. Was when what's it called? When you showed us the video of the guy putting glass up his ass.
Oh,
Oh no, there's another one
And
where
he squeezed
someone
the bottle.
where someone is eating what was it, Fruit Loops out of a girl's asshole.
oh my
Like
god.
it was like the
That's
asshole was like a
I'll
bowl.
do that.
It's like
I'm
that
sorry.
wide.
Okay, so I've eaten
No
Fruit Loops
way.
out of a girl's mouth. Like I poured milk in there, put Fruit Loops in there. And I
Hey,
was
that's
like,
Oh, that's
pretty
not
bomb.
bad. That's cool.
yeah.
Hey, I
You
need to
got-
try that.
It was
Yeah.
kind of gross. I thought about it. I was like, this is kind of disgusting. Like, did she brush her teeth? Like, what is the.
This was all
Like,
thinking about it.
She's
after.
all like this, gargling it. Oh,
That's
Why he's doing it?
It was breakfast.
What about pouring wax
Ah,
on a girl?
I've
I've
always
done
wanted
that.
to try that.
You've
Dude,
done
how
that?
is
I've
it?
had a girl pour wax on me.
How is it?
Bro,
Ow.
it fucking hurts. But like,
Yeah.
here's the thing. If like you guys are fucking while she's pouring wax on you, it feels like it's a weird pain. It's like oh, it hurts, but like you're just like I don't know. For me, at least I was like, you fucking bitch. Like I started like, getting into it.
I feel like that's what it's supposed
I
to
can see.
do.
I can see.
Like,
But like,
ooh, watch what's gonna fucking happen right
yeah,
now.
but like like if you're not doing stuff right now and she's just pouring wax on you, I'd be like, oh, it hurts. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
like you're
Did
like
did you get
before
that?
you're soft type shit.
Yeah, like
you stay soft.
you
because
kill your-
you
like,
focus on the pain.
You kill your fucking boner if
Yeah.
you do that. But like, I feel like if you're fucking, that happens. Like, okay, the first time like I spit in a girl's mouth was like just out the blue. Like I wasn't like, ooh, I'm gonna spit, because I was like, ew, spitting in a girl's
Has
mouth.
to be in the moment.
I was like, this is gross. Why would I do that? Because I would see that shit all the time on Twitter. I'm like, I would never do that. And then one day I was just drunk and like I was like like
Fuck it.
she was just fucking hot. So I was like drooling, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just let this fall on her. And like I just like drooled into her mouth.
It was like
spit. You drooled.
But yeah, it was like. I mean, it was still like spit because
Yeah,
I
it
was
was
like,
spit,
yeah,
yeah.
and like that shit was so hot, and you could tell like she liked it, and I was like, oh, okay, that's a new thing. Like,
why? One thing I want to know is like, why do girls like it when guys are mad aggressive?
Because I think
Like smacking type shit.
it's like primal. It's like
Mhm.
primal. Like
Yeah.
if you think about it, like we all evolved, right? Like
It's alpha.
it's primal. Like
It's
a girl.
dog.
Like when when a guy tells a girl like, yo, can you shut the fuck up? Like she's like, ooh, she's like, ooh,
She
daddy.
likes
yeah.
that
shit kinda
aggressive
turned me
shit.
on.
Yeah,
Got hot in
exactly.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like-
He practiced that one.
Cause that
I
shit,
know,
that
for
shit-
real.
Let me hear it again.
But it's true, like, and like you never mean to do it too. Like you can't script that.
Yeah, you can't fake that.
Unless you're a natural born asshole like me, like that. I'm just an
Like you can't just walk in and be like, I'm gonna turn her on right now. Like it has to be in the moment where it's like she yells at you and then you yell back and then she's like, ooh. She's like, where did that come from? It's just primal. Like I think girls like it
Mhm.
to an extent. Like that too, like the smacking shit, you have to do it in the moment also.
Yeah.
I think all of the sex stuff, you have to do it in the moment. Like you can't plan it.
Why are you smiling so much over there at
Oh,
Julian?
I was just saying.
Oh,
Like I don't know. Like my first threesome, I didn't plan it. It just happened.
First.
Yeah.
Damn.
you had how
Wait, what?
many threesomes have you had?
Couple. Like
Were they bad bitches? They were.
in the first one was not. They were okay. They were not ugly. They were cute. But like I can't say like confidently say they're bad bitches.
Hey, but it's an experience, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Hey, you're all about the experience.
yeah, I'm all about the experience. And
I
then
like
like
that. I like that.
after that, you start figuring out how to do it. You start getting real good at like maneuvering it, setting it up.
Yeah. How the fuck
Yeah,
do you
how
focus
doing
on
it?
two?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I
tough.
feel
You
like
go
threesome-
over there, or you go over there.
No, I feel like threesomes are easy, but like because I've had like foursomes, fivesomes. That's where it gets like
Whoa.
crazy difficult.
With just
Yeah,
pure
just
females.
females. I would never have like another.
You would
dude in
never
the-
flip a girl.
Damn.
No, bro, that's
Oh,
gross.
that is
That's
gr-
gross.
well,
I
don't
had
really
my
give a
homies like, bro,
fuck.
we just ran a train on this girl. I'm like, this is fucking.
Okay.
Bro, imagine like being the one that gets like the short end of the stick.
What do
That
you mean?
like you're the last. You're the last person.
That would suck.
That
And then
means
you're like
you got-
after like 6 dudes, you're like.
So how do you manage those threesomes, foursomes?
I mean, like I feel like they just have to happen. You have to set it up in the correct way. Like here's a great example. I had one like last month. But like now I'm like kind of chilling. But last month I had one. The girl like her with her. And it was cool. But the way you set it up, this is actually a fucking badass story that I get to share.
Oh, hell yeah.
This is
I
on
like
the R-rated version.
I
Hopefully-
like badass stories.
She's like, don't share. I'm sorry, I have to share. I'm not dropping anyone's names.
No names.
He's not dropping
I'm not
anybody's
dropping
name.
anybody's names. No one will ever know who it was.
And
So-
if we do, we'll bleep.
I was in
Her
Colorado.
IG is.
I was in Colorado on vacation. Not vacation. I went for a friend's wedding. So bachelor party. We're like, fuck it. It's gonna be cool.
Don't explain it if it's gonna get you in trouble.
Well, it started already. She's like, fuck it, go for it.
Okay.
There
I
you
see,
go.
I see.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
We got the okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
He's
Go.
good. He's
Before-
good.
Alright,
Don't look. Keep
so-
going.
We go to Colorado. It's like a bachelor party, and like, it's my friend's wedding. He didn't even go to his own bachelor party. So I went there. Right? It's Colorado Springs, tiny fucking town. No one even knows like
Anybody.
anything. So I go to the strip club. I'm like, I never do a strip club normally. I always have to get a bottle and stuff. And like, can I get a bottle? And they're like, what's that? I'm like, oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
So this dude's scrambling around trying to figure out, hey, can we sell him the actual bottle? And he goes to me, he's like, it's 300. Is that okay? I'm like, bro, give me the fucking bottle. Like, hurry up. Like I'm too sober. So it's amateur night. So it's like awesome. I brought a girl with me, and it's amateur night. I'm like, yo, you should just go up there and see if you win. Like, cause they're all competing for a job. I'm like, just do it
Oh,
for
that's
fun,
kinda
right?
sick.
Oh, yeah.
It's bachelor. It's like amateur night. So we have a bottle. We start like taking shots. It's me and like my 2 boys and like the girl I had brought. And it's amateur night. So all these girls are going in. They're fighting for
That's
a job.
dope as fuck.
They're
like,
fighting for a job.
adventure as fuck.
They're fighting for a job, and it's $100 prize money, and they're fighting for a job. So like she goes like on stage. She's just fucking around, having fun, like doing her thing, right? And like all these girls are going in. So they go and like, all right, we're announcing the moving on to the next round. It's like it was one girl's name. I don't know. Another girl, like 2 girls. It's like her name was. I don't want to say her name.
Just make up a name.
It was Jasmine and like Jasmine and Sasha moving on to the next round. And then the girl I brought, like my homie's name was Jesse. It's like a guy. And we were like, just name yourself Jesse. So she goes on stage with his name and she's like, Jesse, moving on. She made it to the next fucking round. And I'm like, you fucking made it to the next round.
You made it this far.
Yeah, you made it this far. I was like, you made it this far. Cause she was like, I'm done. Like, I had fun. I'm good. I was like, you made it this far. You're not a quitter here. You better fucking
get back out there right now.
So, but keep in mind, like, one girl, I think it was like a pity. They let her onto like the thing because like there was a lot of people supporting her. One girl was fucking good. Like, she was climbing the pole, spinning and shit, like doing all these things. Like, she was doing like flagpole position.
She was not no
flagpole.
amateur.
I was like,
waving.
with yo, you're a professional. You cannot do this. You're like, I don't know what the commission says. Like, the league shouldn't let you do this. So she goes, and then the girl I brought goes again, and like, the girl I brought like did okay. She was just having fun with it. She was like, I don't know if I did good. Sure enough, she comes back down. They announce the winner, and she's like, and the winner, Jesse. And she's like,
what the fuck?
At this point, I'm in the restroom. Cause I'm like, all right, good job. Like, that was fun. I come back out. She walks up to me with $100. She's like, they offered me a job here. I was like, what the fuck? But we were throwing a bunch of money the entire night. So the girl that got second, the one that was really fucking good, she was just hanging out with us. Cause like, she was like, oh, congrats. They became friends. They start talking. And like, I get real bold when I'm drunk. Like, under normal circumstances, I'm pretty composed. I like trying to test it. I'll try and test it. And like, I go up to the girl, bro. I was like, I want one. I start pointing at the girl that won. I go, I want one. She was like, what?
Damn.
At first, she was kind of like, I was like,
I want one.
I was like, if we can bring her, I'll buy you a Chanel bag. And she was like, like a Chanel bag? All right, fine. So then now I had one. I had to like, I was like, if you can convince her, we'll get a Chanel bag. So I go to the other girl. I was kind of like, so like, what are you doing after this? You wanna come back? And then, cause we were vibing, she was a little drunk, I was a little drunk. She was like, what? Like, we're not allowed to do that. Like, you're cute, but we're not allowed to do that. I was like, I'll give you $2,000. And she was like 3. I was like, fuck it, all right, bet. And then, she was like, I'm gonna get in trouble if I like leave through here. So I was like, well, let's get a dance. We'll go in the private room. I'll let you guys figure it out. And like, because they were like so skeptical. She was like, no. I was like, I'm gonna get in trouble. It's my first day working here. I just got the job today, so like, I don't want to get fired.
What the?
So we go to the private room, and like, we're there, and like, they're dancing, and like mid dance, I was trying to like, at that point they had already known. So I was like, you know my offer. I'm gonna leave it to you guys. And I left the dance, and it was just the girl giving her a dance, and it just kind of like worked out. We were all drunk. She was leaving. I texted her my hotel address. I didn't know if she was gonna show up. She's like, hey, I'm here. So she literally just like came upstairs, and it was at first it was weird, but like eventually like I just, you know, I did this thing. I like made them kiss. I was like, all right, this is fucking weird. They were in my bed. So I was like,
damn.
And they started kissing, and I was like, all right, we're good now. All
right, we're set. I got the round.
We're money. And like, you just have to like, as soon as you get one on your side to help convince the other girl, then you have to get the other girl. Like, it just worked out, and it was like beautiful, because like I go back. My friend's wedding was like the next day. I was like, bro, you know the 2 girls that won? I brought them back yesterday. And it was like fucking legendary. I'm the king of Colorado Springs.
That's
we need
legendary.
a head back.
That's fucking legendary.
I need
to go. I need to go to Colorado.
But it's literally, bro, you have millions of stories like that. Like, it just happened. Like, I feel like if you put yourself in those situations, it just happens. And the best part is I didn't spend that much money. I think I spent like $2,000, and I paid the girl $2,000, so like $4,000. I did not pay for sex. I paid to hang out, by the way, for the listeners. And like, we just have, yeah, this is just a hypothetical story, but
that's an experience.
As
yeah, bro. But it was like fucking lit. But it like happens so much.
Yeah,
it happens because like if you think about it,
yeah,
he
said I want one.
If you think about it though, like, let's say a girl already wants to fuck you, but like she wants to like date you first and get to know you. But you're like, yo, I'll give you fucking $5,000 to fuck right now, and she's like, oh, he's so hot, like I might as well just do it. Right?
What the fuck?
Right?
I'm sorry.
It sounds weird. It sounds fucked up.
No,
but like, it's
that,
so true though.
No, I'm just saying, like, a girl would just throw her shit. Like,
yeah, because if she likes you already, like, why would she not just do it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you got money. So
Yeah, and you got money.
yeah.
So
it's like, yeah.
That's nothing.
Might as well.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like people judge you for that type of shit though.
Yeah.
This is the R-rated version of this podcast. I'm not putting this on any of my social medias. If they see it, they see it. But it is what it is.
That was a dope ass
That's
story.
a legendary story.
That is a dope story.
Bro, there's millions of those. I'll share more like after the podcast.
Yeah.
Some stuff I can
No,
share.
you said you were gonna share a story and it wasn't gonna be on. Oh, it was at the strip club.
That was a strip club story. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to
was
hear
it.
that after.
I mean, no, it was that one.
Oh,
We
was
went to
that
the strip club and like it was just like it was just a perfect storm. I woke up, I was like, wow, that happened. So
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Well, I think Danny's phone is dying.
okay,
So
that's a good way to end it.
that was a great way to
That's
end
that's
it
a
with that
story.
legendary story. The king of Colorado Springs.
The money man himself.
I don't know if I'm the money man. I don't make that much money.
You're the money.
You're still the
man.
money man to us.
Appreciate it, bro.
All Rene stuff will be in the description. His Instagram, TikTok. Go show him all the love. His course. If you want to check him out, definitely do that.
Yep.
I love it here.
Thank you guys for listening.
We love you here.
We love you
Love you
guys,
guys.
and
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Renee, bro.
Appreciate it.
Take care.
Yeah.